Art, but everybody's having a good ass day. Today we are going to be playing some more Planescape Torment. We're actually getting to the end, and the game is a lot of fun, but you know it does need to reach its climax. So we are getting ready to go and do that. Just making sure everything is in order so that we can begin and not have to worry about it. Wait a second. This is the wrong thumbnail. Have we been using this thumbnail this entire time? God damn it, I'm a dummy. I must fix this. Yep. Unfortunate. Yeah. It's okay. We can fix the thumbnail very easily. Thought I saw somebody in the window. It's technically true, but it's just some cars. Yeah. Just cars. One second. Just correcting some stuff, and there we go. Fully corrected. Now, let me just make sure everything is ready. And let's jump into Planescape Torment. So, last time, we got through Cursed. We made it onto the Outlands. We spoke to Fuel. And we got all of these things ready. We don't need these anymore. And we have to head onwards. But first we gotta beat the shit out of these guys. There you go.
Portal detected.
Oh. Where?
Portal detected.
Keep that in mind. Because I don't think that's where we started. Damn, I got no quest. I guess we gotta talk to Fuel. To... Whoa! Never mind, we did it. We're in Batur. Plane of Devils. Hell. Done. Heck. Hiffle. Oh. Oh god, it was an Abishai as well.
Endure. I think affirmative.
Suffering grows strong. Done.
I don't feel very threatened by these guys.
What's up? Sure, why not?
I'm gone.
Yes.
Awaiting order. Error. Error. Maximally efficient strike.
That was a little pathetic. Like that green Abishai could only get Snake Eater. I do be eating some snakes. No, I not be eating snakes. Though it is something that I've always was like, I wonder how they taste. Like snake jerky. I've always kind of wondered what it would taste like. I know it's the sort of thing you eat if, like, you don't got any other food and you found a snake. But I've always wondered what it'd taste like. Jump that fucking green dragon wannabe bitch! Get his ass!
Maximally efficient strike.
All right.
That guy didn't even see us coming. We just fucking jumped on him and
I'm gone.
the sight of this thing, this horrible, towering, pulsating thing, fills you with nausea, unfounded loathing, and a faint sense of familiarity. The innumerable rotting heads which make up the vast pile seems to constantly shift and throb. Ayo. Alternately bickering, weeping, conversing, shouting, and whispering to one another. Heads constantly bubble to the surface of the stack from somewhere within its foul core, while others sink back into the grisly pillar. That's disgusting. As you make the step close to the pillar, Mort hisses at you. Chief, listen, I can't let that thing see me. You gotta get me out of here. Drop me off somewhere. Pick me up later. Something. Fine. We'll leave. I'll drop these guys off here.
Done. Done.
And then just me. I'll talk to it by myself. You take another cautious step toward the pillar, and all the conversation abruptly stops. The dozens of heads that line the pillar's surface slowly turn to face you in unison. They regard you silently, their breath fetid and moist upon you. This is loud as fuck. I had questions, Pillar. Ask a question of us, then, and be prepared to hear our demands. You shall render unto us a service for your answer. What are you? Not gonna ask that. Who am I? That'd be stupid. Who is my killer? We know the answer. Am I to leave this place? We know that answer too. How do I reach the Fortress of Regrets? We would answer that question for a service. What's your demand? Alright. The pillar leans towards you, the eyes of its head narrowing. There is knowledge you possess that we wish for ourselves. Where does the fiend Fajul Forktongue reside? Tell us, and we shall answer your question. I won't say. What other gifts would you accept? The pillar's head, save for the hissing of foul vapors issuing from rents in it, remains silent for a time. Finally, there's an object in your possession that we wish for ourselves, the Modron Cube. Give it to us, and we shall answer your questions. No. What other gifts? You have nothing for us, save yourself. Come, immortal. Give us a taste of your undying blood. Then we shall answer your questions. Fine. Approach us then. Come closer. Though you draw only a single step near, you suddenly find yourself much closer to the pillow's writhing surface than you had imagined. Before you can react, it presses forward into you like a wave of broken bone and rotten worm-infested meat. As the rancid darkness envelops you, the pillar's heads begin to consume you alive. Ooh, minus 15 max health. Ouch. You find yourself standing before the pillar of skulls, aching and unsure of what exactly has just happened. What you are certain of, though, is that your body is somehow weaker for whatever ordeal it just suffered through. The grotesque heads leer down at you, grinning and smacking their lips. The pillar savors your gift for a time, its heads cooing and whispering to one another. And my answer? Already you possess the key and need only the location of the portal that shall lead you there. We know not where the portal lies, but might tell you its key. Regret. Yes, regret. Regret. Regret.
Updated my journal.
Yes, you must have experienced regret to breach the fortress. Write it upon a piece of your flesh, and your passage through the portal is assured. The portal. You say you don't know where it is? Yes, only 3 have known the way. The first one was you, though you have forgotten now. The second lies beyond the portal and shall not emerge. The third one you have already met. They know of your condition, the fortress, and your need to reach there, but they shall not help you. Their shield is one forged from the cold metals of lies and deception. A thing you cannot hope to break with mere words. You must do battle with them. Who is it? You have met the liar, and not for the first time. The liar knows, but did not tell you. A petty betrayal between immortals. Who was Lothar? It wasn't Fuel, he's compelled to truth. It wasn't Ravel. Fucking, 1 second. It wasn't Fuel, it wasn't Ravel. I don't remember who Lothar was. I think it was Trius.
Updated my journal.
Oh, yes! Though we know him by his full name. Trius the Betrayer. Betrayer. Trius the Betrayer. How did he come to know this? Trius exchanged words with you once, long ago, when you knew the way. You spoke your heart, and Trius, in the way of all great betrayers, listened well to build your trust. Short the conversation was, though filled with meaning. Meaning and death is what you seek. 2 separate things they are for a normal man, but for you, one and the same. Why would he lie to me? The answer is not ours to give. You must seek him out yourself and ask him. That's all I wish to know. That fucking bitch of an angel. Let's go beat his ass.
All right.
I heal fast as fuck, holy shit. Oh hey, it's a black abyss, I kick his ass, get him.
I hear your words. All right.
Can I not leave? Have I... Do I need to go back and ask? I guess I do. Let's go back and ask.
I'm gone.
Get his attention. How might I leave this place? We would answer that question for a service. Fuck it, sure. You'll save as your gift, its head's cooing. Leave this place and strike out directly westward along the boulders that line the blasted vale. You shall eventually reach the vale's far edge. There seek a place between the stones that makes up the portal. Its key is obsidian, recently burnt by Avernus's fire. You shall find much of it around the portal. Place a shard of it in your mouth and bite down so that it cuts your tongue. This shall make your key. Alright, let's get the fuck out of here.
All right.
Oh.
Crossbows cannot harm target.
Where did they flee? We would answer that question for a service. Bah, wretched thing, very well. Feast upon the souls of this pair of lemurs. Yes. Now, miserable thing, where? They came from one you know in the outland. Oh, fuel folk here where the great fiend was laid low in the Great War. To fuel that.
Done.
Okay. Pick up a shard of obsidian, place it into your mouth, and bite it so that it cuts your tongue. Alright, let's go.
Done.
Cut a path through these damn things. What the fuck are these things, though? Grok, whatever. Grillig. Pack creatures are cowardly on their own, preferring to hunt only with their brethren nearby. They attack with their hind feet, slashing their enemies with really sharp claws. They appear to be immune to edged weapons. Gronk is a stupid, burly creature, stupidly aggressive. They tend to be docile until their territory is invaded, and unfortunately by the time you see one, you've probably invaded its territory. Best to avoid combat with these. They appear to be immune to crushing weapons. Might be only for non-magical weapons. Or maybe it's just like a increased armor against it.
Maximally efficient strike.
Done.
Accursed one! After all my warnings and swearings, still you bring Beator's legions to my door!
Yeah.
Promise breaker? Betrayer? So this is how it feels.
I'm gone.
Plane, Beator. Location, Avernus. Current location, unknown.
I do not want to be breaking promises. If I specifically promise not to tell, then...
Done. Alright, alright.
Alright, so had questions. How do I reach the fortress? No. I didn't mean to do that.
I'm gone.
I meant to say that I wouldn't tell him. No. No. We'll just lose 30 health, it's fine.
Updated my journal. Updated my journal.
And how might I leave? Nope. Nope. Yep. Okay, we lost 30 health, but we're still the tankiest motherfucker this side of the plains, so...
I'm gone.
Except now the other fiends don't know. What the hell just happened? Oh. Just fire hitting me. Okay, let's go.
Done.
Let's go back to the House of Fuel.
Endure.
Time is
I
the
hear your
right?
words.
Yes.
It's done. See that? Yeah. I will hear you. Huh?
How many?
I think, therefore I am. I think. Balance all things. It is I. See that?
So he really is immune
Done.
to piercing damage, I see.
Damn. Alright.
Okay, let's talk to the dude again about getting out of here.
So
Just had some
you
questions. How do I get out of this
Updated
crater?
my journal.
What
Does
did
this
the
mean that you shall
pillars
leave me
speak
to
of?
my
Did it answer your insipid questions?
Does this mean that you shall leave me to my solitude once again? Then I proclaim with as much delight as possible that the portal lies under the arse end of this creature's bones. It will return you to that groveling hovel town of Curse from whence you came, and I can think of few more befitting ways for you to travel. So why are the bosses who are chasing you? They seek to balance their books, to redress wrongs, to ensure that all is set right. My existence away from their sight mars the perfection they seek to levy on the face of evil. Alrighty, let's go. Being cursed to be helpful is kind of fucked up for an evil creature.
Something familiar about that one. No matter.
He recognizes me, which means I've been here before.
Done.
Portal detected. Did you see that?
There it is. And we're back in Cursed, but
Right.
this time Cursed is gone. And I do know of a thing
Endure. I hear your words.
that is here to
The Mon's name.
fight us.
The Mon's name.
So, can this be cast on other people? No.
I'm listening.
Cool. And let's use this as well.
I'm gone.
Strong as fuck. Fiend from Mordor's box. Let's see if you can beat me.
Material. Location. Portrait of regrets.
Die.
Damn. This thing is tough as hell.
Die.
Wow. Yeah, that was definitely a fight and a half. I wasn't expecting him to be that strong. Goddamn, I knew he was strong, but not that strong. He hit me one time, took out a third of my health. Well, not a third. Like a fifth. Bit more. A bit more than a fifth of my health. God damn. But so Cursed has been sucked. Gateheads. As you approach, the rotting heads of the gate begin to speak to you, chanting words back and forth between themselves to form coherent sentences. Gone, gone, lost to the betrayer, lost to the light. What happened to the town? Gone on the wind, swept on a tide of evil, through the gate, gone, gone, the town, gone, lost to its own hatred, through the gate, into the red prison, the prison plain, carcery. Can't you speak normally? Beyond the veil, all is shadowed, illuminated, nothing translates, nothing easy. No. Alright, then what happened to you? Betrayed, despised, framed, punished, executed, made an example of, hung here by enemies, lost, lost, lost. Where is everyone? They're in carcery. Tell me of carcery. The prison plain, chaos, evil, worlds within worlds, were orbs within orbs, strung out like malign pearls in the skies, the red prison, doom of titans and gods alike. Any idea how to get there, get back here? Through the gate, into the prison, no return from the prison, no return, go through the plain, go through the gate, go through the gate, your destiny awaits you there. What do you know about my destiny?
My journal.
The Deva awaits you. Alright, I know there's nothing else in here.
Done.
Help! Someone help! You see Barrack Quickshoes, the would-be Deva rescuer, trapped underneath a wagon that has lost an axle. Please, mate! Gotta get this thing off me! Alright, I'll get it off. Wait! Is that other fellow still trapped on the other side? Yeah, he's still there. You have to find a way to save him too. Better him than me. I think he was the mayor of this burg, or whatever that they have here. It's the burger, you little fool. I still command the gods of Curse. I can inspire them, aid them, slow the tide of monsters that stand between you and the Deva. Free me and your task shall be easier. Free him, you gain nothing. You gain nothing by freeing me, I confess that. But surely the tide of goodness will swing. If you save me without thought of gain, better still to save us both. How about if I lift this off both of you? My companions and I can do it if we throw ourselves into it. You and your companions gather around the cart, and with a concentrated effort manage to lift the cart in such a way that both of those trapped underneath it can wriggle out. My thanks, human. I go now to the walls to aid the guards. My city shall not perish. I do not envy you the conflict with the Deva. He is a fearsome opponent. Here, take this. It may help. Farewell. My thanks, mate. I've had enough of this bug. I'm back to Mount Celestia. I hope your good deeds stand you in good stead wherever you're going. Can't believe I came here to see that. Good intentions and all that. Farewell.
Boredom has improved.
Scroll of Deathbolt. Nordham has improved.
Updated my
Oh.
journal.
You have returned to a town of calamity, stranger. The Deva rises triumphant above the wreckage, having dragged us here to our dooms. There's only one way to return, and that is to strike the Deva down, to cause the town to recant its treachery and deceit. The stronger the belief of the town in forgiveness, the weaker the Deva. Trius did all this? The Deva rose from the ground and condemned the town's inequities. A great confusion arose as the buildings tumbled around us, and then we arrived. There's only one way to combat Trius. That is to weaken him by good deeds and turning the townsfolk's minds away from chaos and evil towards goodness. Otherwise it shall surely triumph. I have work to attend to. Should you require resting, seek the old barracks or the distillery. Now take this, it will aid you. What'd you give me? Bruh. They just handed me these OP-ass spells. Not that I can cast them, but still. So this deals 10 to 60 damage. Saving throw. This deals 30 to 90, goddamn. No saving throw, that's kind of cook. That kind of cooks. 30 to 90 is bigger than 10 to 120. But this guy has no spells. And I don't want Ignis in the party because he's evil. And I don't want Valor in the party because he strikes me as dangerous. Like, unreliable dangerous. Oh, we got some Grelets attacking people.
Damn.
Experience has increased my skills.
What's up, Chief? I will hear you.
Okay. We're doing good. Learning more magic. I think Call Lightning is a good one to learn. Give her the ability to also damage enemies from afar. She doesn't have like a first level damage spell, unfortunately.
Alright.
Okay, so we should explore all of Cursed and try to help as many people as we can. Make sure we don't leave anybody to their doom. Got some thugs here who need to be put down.
Valley.
I'm here.
Balance in all things. Karak sings true. Maximally efficient strike. No reasons for your
Help, my PowerPoint slides are full of information and look like a parody of a leftist meme.
Alright.
Reduce the information then. Alright, who threw that shit at me?
Even when the mind doesn't insert the name. Awaiting order.
Go stop that guy.
Affirmative.
There's nothing I can do. I've learned some new tricks.
We are leveling up pretty... What the fuck is that thing? Tuscampa.
I'm here. Aye, what?
On the blasted plains,
What do you want to know?
Zerthamon told Gith that there cannot be two skies. Zerths are those that know the words of Zerthamon. They protect the Githzerai communities against all threats, whether to the body or to the spirit.
You talk a lot. Level you up. Fighter level up. Good. It is all important. If it wasn't important, it wouldn't have gone on my thesis. Make another PowerPoint slide then. When I say reduce the information, I don't mean like in general. I mean like reduce the information per slide. Make it more palatable to look at. Okay, you've got a Glabritzu and a Kornagon fighting, so we're gonna kill both of them, Lamau. Fucking clowns.
Die.
I hear your words.
Yeah, a pleasure.
Why does it say the game is Baldur's Gate? Because nobody checks the Planescape Torment directory. This way people can. This way people will find the stream.
I'm gone.
I noticed an immediate
I feel
uptick
stronger.
in. Ooh, level up. I noticed an immediate uptick in viewership as soon as I made that change, and I started to show it as. And I started to show us as being in. Wow, I got so much health. Fucking damn. As soon as I started showing us in Baldur's Gate, immediately an uptick in viewership, people dropping by, sticking around, which shows that, you know, people want to watch it, they just don't know it's there. Anti-Kills of Fraud? No, no, no. It's technically the same game. It is technically the same engine. It's all technically the same. You could see this as an expansion of Baldur's Gate.
All right.
If you, like, squinted hard enough.
Get your ass off my arse.
No.
Done.
Maximally effective strike.
You like my wee tail? I'll wag it at you. I'm listening. Cut it out, I'm not there.
So, what the fuck are these things? Used with a T. Tuscampa. These monsters seem to be native to the prison plane of Carcery. Their huge tusks deliver a painful ripping to those unfortunate enough to be in the way, and their natural armor plating seems to protect them from bludgeoning attacks. They don't seem to be very intelligent, but what they lack in wits they make up in brawn. More's the pity.
I'm gone.
Let's get you away from that thing, so it doesn't kill you.
Yeah, a pleasure.
And let's throw out some healing on these two.
Strength.
Yeah. I want to entertain people. I gotta put myself in front of the people who want to be entertained.
Well, I'm not that sort of girl.
Fiend's Blood Dagger. Cursed, 3 to 8 damage. Okay. So it's 1d6 plus 2. Poisons target. -4 save versus spells, causes you to go berserk in combat. So it's bad. It's a bad weapon. Okay.
All right.
What's happening here? Whoa. Stuck to the judge here. This sour-faced little man raised an eyebrow as you approach. He speaks in the tone of an overfed, arrogant noble. Mind you, Sirrah, that you're interrupting an official process, and watch your words carefully. I am a powerful magistrate here, and would hate for you to share this man's rather sorry fate. Show more. I think both of these would be good. You can't execute this man. This sort of thing's why Kurth slid into Carcery, and it's what we need to stop in order to get the gate town back on the Outlands. The judge furrows his thick brows, forming a bushy white V over his eyes. He looks to you, then the official, then to you again. Both clever and wise are your swaying words, sir, and I thank you for your timely aid. It is well appreciated by this town as well as the accused. There shall be no more hasty executions. Guards, release the man. Alright, so that was convenient. What is this place? Is this... Wait, this is the brewery.
All right.
No, it's just a regular house. Fuck, you just walked through the wrong door. That'll be the last mistake you ever make. Dumbass. What's happening here? How is this already... Okay, my off phone is out of battery. Need to go grab the charge. I'll be right back. Damn thing keeps running out of battery. Making me go grab the charger. Making me interrupt my entertainment. And yours. What the hell is this? This looks like the brewery. Oh, we got... Let's get him!
All right.
Help! There you go. Ma, thanks for your help. I'll work and organize my friends. Such as they are. Go on now. Alright, I think we can rest here. Yeah. Very cool.
I'm gone. Done.
Aye? Right.
And take that. How am I doing? I'm doing great, Meggie. Playing an awesome game in front of awesome people. Yeah, none of this is worth the chaos of that. Let's talk to Jasilia. We should actually talk to her. You've saved me. Thank you so much. I would be dead or worse. She squeezed you tightly, her cheek wet with tears pressed against your chest. After a time, she steps back and looks up at you, smiling. I must leave, but let me say thank you. I shall not forget your kindness. Farewell, traveler. Farewell. She flinches slightly and gently works herself out of your grasp. She gives you a slightly distraught, nervous... Farewell, thank you. I shall not forget your kindness. Sure, farewell. I don't know what happened there. What's happening here? Looters.
What do you want, Piker? Make it quick, before we get to work in here.
What's going on here?
What's it look like, you sod? We're about to loot this warehouse. You want in on the action or not? This ain't gonna be some sorry-ass disorderly mess. We're doing it right, and I'm giving the orders.
If we can calm things down, it'll help the town slide back into the Outlands. Once Cursed is wholly overrun with monsters, how long do you think you'll live to enjoy the spoils of your looting?
But... hell's you're right. Right, you're the man, let's get going. And if anyone speaks to this, if we get the town slid back, you're dead. Now let's go. Move. That's for you. You have a better bright on your shoulders there, looks. Good man.
Updated my journal.
Oh, hey, it's Ed. You see, Eb Creekness, a halo of smoke reads his smile as he says, Well met by Chaos, Traveler. What brings you to these parts? What are you doing here? Why, we plot and scheme, my friend. With the order of the town toppled, we're in a unique position to ensure that our views are heard, and I'm in charge of this little band of adventurers, only for command purposes, of course. What exactly are you scheming? Well, when the people see that their leaders have failed, chances are good they'll crush the power structures that have repressed them and make something new, something beautiful. We're going to help them. So you're going to help fight the fiends, then? What do you mean? What I mean is that while you've been plotting to the overthrow of the city government, evil has come to Curse and is currently destroying what's left of the city.
But we must do something. All our work will be for naught if they're all dead. Here, take this. We must go, or all our work will be for naught. Come on!
What do you give me? Scroll of Desert Hell. Sure.
Done.
This just throws somebody into hell for a second. No, nothing useful. I'll take that. There's something over here. Ooh, I know what this is. Oh, only I can use this? Oh, I know what it is. It's a scroll of wish.
What is your will?
Things I would know. I'm not a high enough level mage. No. I need to be a higher level mage.
Aye. What is it you want then?
In the maze, Revel said you were tormented. What did she mean? She meant nothing, she did. Barmy hag it was. Are you sure? It was nothing. If you did not know what she was saying, I don't either. If you want to talk about it, I'm listening. I don't know why I'm traveling with you. I don't know why it... I do not know why I went with you to find Ravel. It makes no sense, it does. And I do not like it. I think I had feelings for you. It feels strange, it does. I don't think I've ever liked anyone, but you... I don't know what... I do not know what it is about you. I mean, you're daft a lot of times. You walk like your hips are broken. You're clumsy. You smell like a zombie, but I like you. I know, why didn't you say something? We could have settled this long before. It's because I think you're doomed. I think you'll walk with chains, but you don't know it yet, so I feel for you. But I'm afraid for you, and that's killing me, it is. I cannot let you come to harm, but I don't know what to do to stop it. I appreciate you standing by me, Anna. Well, no matter. Oh, we got some extra XP. We were looking for this. That face went no good because you're doomed. Well, actually, no. That face went girlfriend because you're doomed. Because she just said she likes you because she feels like you're doomed, and it makes her feel feelings for you. Okay, so I think he was searching for it because he thought it would save his life. What do you mean? Farrah didn't lead a good life. I gather. Farrah didn't lead a good life, I gather. He was once a governor in one of the upper wards. He apparently used his position to lie, cheat, and hurt others in the process. So much so, he was destined to go to the hells when he died. He thought the Bronze Sphere would save him somehow. So much so he threw away his title, wealth, and his position to try and find it.
My journal.
Really? No account for Farrad's foolishness, there isn't. I think it would save you from fate's hand. If the stains on your soul are black enough, no amount of washing will get him out. Still, if he thought it could save him, maybe it was important somehow, or at least worth a bit of jink. Let me see. Let me talk to the others.
What is your will?
I want to see if there's any, like, experience that we can quickly grab just by talking.
Yes.
Because if we can get to level 12 as a mage, that'll be really, really strong. Teach me anything about the art? No, I do not believe so. The art and the disciplines disciplines I practice are different. How do you mean? My powers, as you see them, stem from my faith, not from manipulating energies as the art does. The art is a mechanism by which the power of the multiverse may be harnessed, through gestures, rituals, and devices. My powers come to me through a different means. My faith and the nature of my belief allows some of the multiverse to reveal itself to me. The nature of your belief. What do you believe in? I believe in experience. I believe a person may be changed for the better. The more of the multiverse they are allowed to perceive, and the more the multiverse is allowed to perceive them. My belief in the nature of experience allows me to... I suppose the best explanation is that my faith allows me to see things differently. And when you see the multiverse in such a way, you learn how to change things. Mending wounds, seeing a person's heart, and so on. Just by willing them to happen. But those changes you make seem a lot like spells. How do you learn to do those things? Do you have a spellbook? No, my spells, as you call them. They come to me after I have rested and centered myself. When I sleep and awaken, I can focus myself once more. The amount of faith required to change the multiverse around me can be quite taxing on the psyche. I'm afraid just being able to see how to change things is not enough. You must have the strength to make the change happen and last. Do you believe in experience because of what happened to you at the Batizu? I have thought long upon that, and I believe so, yes. I think it is because I am content with what I have become, and I do not think it would have been possible without experiencing the multiverse as I did. I don't think it has anything to do with you experiencing the multiverse. I think it's how you dealt with the experience that was important. There is truth in what you say. Truth versus flattering lie. I think there would have been many others who, when subject to the experiences you were, would have crumbled. You learned from it. You became stronger. It shows great strength of will and of character. And I admire that about you. Not only the strength, but the ability to see just such horrors as a way of becoming a better person. It takes a strength few possess. I thank you. Your words are insightful and kind, but I fear that my strength of character is not as strong as it would seem. Yet I try to treat each experience as a new opportunity for learning. Good approach.
Yes.
Can I ask you something else? No experience from that, unfortunately. Questions about their travels. Revel said you were tormented. Are you in pain? Wolfram Grace is silent for a moment, her gaze becoming distant. When she turns back to you, her eyes are a strange shade of azure, a shade that speaks of sadness and tears. Ravel sees much with her black brambled eyes, some things which are hidden to others' eyes, even things about their own natures. Sometimes the pain makes itself known. I have learned it is a difficult thing to turn on one's nature. You gonna be alright? Yes. You are kind to ask. The pain still makes itself known, but I came to terms with my nature many centuries ago. Very well, though. I thank you for asking for my well-being. Your concern is not unwelcome. Alright.
Yes?
What about you? No, nothing.
All right.
Alright, I guess we just gotta get back out there.
Done.
Flame. Carceri. Location. Cursed.
Ow.
Yes?
I think, therefore I am. I think.
How may I help?
Lightning. Okay.
All right.
So there is experience to be gained by learning new spells, so let's do that. Hopefully we can get to level 12.
Die, vile beast.
All right.
Another trespasser. Prepare to die.
Got his ass. Never stood a chance.
I'm gone.
I'm listening.
Zap him.
All right.
Oh hey, it's Tokola. We met a few of them. This grizzled man gives you a look of contempt.
What do you want, Burke? Can't you see we're busy cleaning out the trash that got us into Carcery? Get rid of this sword, we're golden, and we're back in the Outlands, no problem.
What's happening is that your mob mentality is nailing this town ever more firmly to Carcery. Forgive him and work together to repel the evil that's overtaking the town. Chances are far better than you'll be golden.
But crap, alright, you've got it. Let him go, we got a whole city to take care of.
Alright, who was the asshole who just fucking shot me?
Endure. In enduring grow strong.
Nordum? Bully that bitch. Appreciate it.
I'm gone.
Nothing I can do.
There is a lot of these guys. So... You see a burly Thocolus slaver. Its eyes are dead and filled with hate as it stares at you. It grunts at nearly everything you say, but offers no response. Farewell, then.
You stand still.
You see a slim man, clad in flowing robes. His face is dark with anger, and he shouts at his subordinates as they move with brisk efficiency. Hurry it up, scumbags! We only have so much time to make a sacrifice. He doesn't appear to notice you. What are you doing? I'm capitalizing on the chaos, Burke.
Now's the best time to take slaves, while everyone's worried about putting the town back in order. If you'll excuse me, I've got business to attend to. The disruption in town is caused by people trying to capitalize on this disaster. Leave off on it, you might be able to help the town slide back. Then you can resume your trade. Stop what you're doing! So you're saying we won't need a sacrifice to the Garolith? No. This entire town will be a sacrifice unless you work with the other citizens. Just my luck. Had quite a haul, too. Okay, boys, set him free. We got us a town to save. Thanks for the tips, stranger. No problem. You see a dirty man. His lank, greasy hair flies from his shoulders. He looks around. When he spies you, he blurts, "Kai's the caretaker told me you'd be along. You've done a fine job of weakening him. The town's chaos is subsiding and his plan ain't working so well. Head up and finish the job. How'd you know this? I can feel him up there, waxing and waning like a burning moon. I can hear him wondering when you'll come. He aches for confrontation. He'll have it soon, but not yet. Farewell. But before you go, will you accept the blessing of this old man? It might stand you in good stead against the Deva and whatever other horrors you might face. Would you like me to heal you? Yes. Who needs my ministration? Well, actually, none of us, but, like, give it to Mord, I guess. There. Yeah, just give it to all of them. Appreciate it. So was that it? Did I grab everything? I think I did. We got the barracks. It's not a lot of XP to just stick around here and keep cutting these guys down, so I'm not gonna bother doing this stuff.
I'm gone.
Alright, let's just go. I'm more than strong enough to be cutting these guys down in melee, so... Let's just go through this place. The more experience we get as a mage, the better. We'll eventually be able to use that ancient scroll. We just need to be level 12. We need the second specialization, basically. Or at least be on the level of it. We don't specifically need the spec.
Nordum, affirmative. Packet dropped. Reiterate request. Maximally efficient strike. Affirmative.
Cut these all down. Cool. Take that. Oh, here comes another one of these things. These guys are really weak.
Maximally efficient strike. Maximally efficient strike.
Funny that the Cloth Charm and the Heart Charm both increase your damage resistance, but not the Blood Charm, funnily enough. Alright. Convenient and useful. We do not need these. We don't need the Charms of Infinite Recall, and they're not really worth picking up for the money either.
Die.
See that? Awaiting
Yes.
order.
Zap. God, that is so much damage.
I'm gone.
A rusted dagger. Oh, another one of these.
How may I help?
Aye, what? Might
Do
as
that
well.
thing you do. Money. Very nice.
I'm gone.
I'm listening.
What you be wanting now? Might as well. Aye, might as well.
Give her that and that. Oh, we've got a bunch of Garolets here.
Maximally efficient strike.
Which very clearly we're busy
Try
eating
to
people.
rise over the merely carnal and see the universe for more than it is.
All right. Die.
There's nothing I can do.
Kill that guy.
What, learn some new tricks?
Oh, she leveled up. Nice. Well, we can't level these up anymore. They're maxed out, so I guess detect traps.
Done.
Done. Oh. More cursed guards.
I hear your words.
I'm trying to concentrate here.
Hammer.
Jordan has improved. The rock sings true.
No hammer. She must have gotten interrupted.
I think, therefore I am.
I think.
I'm gone.
Simple minds.
Let's
simple
try it again.
pleasures.
Maybe this will reset it. The healing is
I'm
insane.
gone.
Don't mind me. Gonna learn that one for sure.
Maximally efficient strike.
The healing I get from just chilling. Like, I took 20 damage, and in the time it took for her to cast her spell,
Done.
I healed. Fully. Crazy. You see one of Kurt's finest lying in his pool of his own blood. His armor has been thoroughly savaged, the flesh underneath it looking as though it is baked in the heat of 1,000 suns. He gasps up at you from the ruin of his face.
The Diva is strong. Do not enter until you can defeat him.
Wow, what a pussy.
Yes. Aye, what? Might as well.
Imagine losing could never be me. Oh, we just got Cloud killed.
Warning. Armor breached.
That's it.
Done.
Should actually all go to her. She's the identifier one. She is the one who identifies. The Edge of Oblivion. 2 to 9, 1d6. Ooh, very nice. Let's see. So, this is 3 to 12 plus 2. It's actually 5 to 14. And then plus 2 armor class and stealth. Bonus. Oh, this is way better. Just gives her extra health, gives her extra dex, gives her way more stuff. Plus 4 to hit. No, not a plus 4, plus 3 to hit, but it is a plus 4 enchantment weapon. Wait, where's my hammer? Oh, this is my hammer. Reason. It looks the same as the other one, so I was a little confused.
How may I? A pleasure.
So we've got the enchanted hammers here. We've got Heart Grinder here.
I'm gone.
I guess I gotta fight him as a mage. If I want the power.
I will hear you. There can be
I'm listening. What do you want to know?
balance in all things. My spell has been warped.
I'm here. In my
I'm gone.
Nothing. Probably nothing here either. Alright.
What do you hope to accomplish here?
Much good you have done in such a short time, mortal. It shall not be enough to keep these traitors from realizing the depth of their folly. Why did you lie to me? You are in need of direction. The price of your need was betrayal. How is it that you believe you have earned the right to any truths in this life or the next? Such arrogance. Indeed, it was your duty as a lesser being to free me. I owe you nothing, and it is what I have given. I gave you more than you deserved. You freed me to help yourself. Then why have you dragged Cursed into the Outlands? The city of betrayers have been betrayed and received what they have deserved. There is no why. It seals my compact with the lower planes. The greater good is served. You made a compact with the lower planes. One cannot scale Mount Celestia without an army. The composition of that army is of importance to me. It is much easier to hire such creatures than force them into an attack. You're going to attack Mount Celestia with fiends. Is consorting with them not against your nature? I am doing this to redeem the name of good. While the generals of the upper planes cower behind their golden gates and feed a brutal war that devours the innocent, I will bring them into confrontation with what they fear most, and through that confrontation they will overcome their fear. And you will taint the fields of good with evil incarnate. The taint will not remain for long, and it will be washed away by the purity of those who remain. It is a sacrifice for the greater good, betraying your homeland. I shall speak of betrayal to you, human. Betrayal is an abandonment of the war against evil. Betrayal is cowardice. Selling weapons to your adversaries out of fear that they might stop killing each other and turn upon you. Betrayal is refusing to lead by example. Betraying evil is letting the fiends run rampant through the plains until evil has corrupted all hearts. That's not why I scale Mount Celestia and seek to set fire to its comfort-laden slopes with war. It is no betrayal. Betrayal is betrayal. There are many definitions of betrayal. One must live long enough to experience them all. Even your life, were it not fraught with forgetfulness, does not have the range of centuries necessary to appreciate them. Such a betrayal is no betrayal at all. Tell me how to reach the Fortress of Regrets. No. Enough, Trius. Defend
It's a
yourself.
long time since I've wielded my blade against another. We shall duel, you and I.
You finna lose.
Die. Die. Lend me your strength.
I'm healing. I've healed to full in the time it took him to cast this spell. He hit himself for more damage than me.
Die. Shall be good. I yield to you this hour, mortal. My imprisonment has weakened me. In my state, I am no match for you.
Trius, even if you were in your full glory, you'd be no match for me. Now tell me what I need to know. Stay your hand, mortal. You came to me in search of knowledge that is known to me alone. No one else in the plains may speak of what I am to tell you. If you truly wish this knowledge, you must promise to spare my life. No deal, Trius. Tell me now, or I shall slay you and be damned the consequences. You need this knowledge, or you shall suffer. Perpetually, I said. Tell me. You have little choice, mortal. Swear to me.
or lose this knowledge forever. Kill the diver, fuck you. You strike him down, shattering the bones of his proud face, bruising his immaculate form. With his dying breath, he says, "Know that you have damned yourself. In killing me, you have shattered the last shield that you have against the horrors that will consume you. The fiend I tricked, he is now free." Just die already. Ah. Wait, did I not save? Well, there's the autosaves. Alright, fine.
Done.
I don't fucking like that. I don't like that I
Yes.
need him.
Aye? Why
But
not?
I like that that's a thing. Right?
How
I
may I
don't like being in the position I am. Because it pisses me off to be subservient to somebody like that.
Done.
But at the
Very
same
well.
time, I like that that's in the game. I think that sort of thing is the exact type of thing that should be in an RPG. There, my OCD is fixed. Not fixed, but satisfied. Perfect. Okay, this is already in a good position, but I'll throw these out because I don't want them. Oh man, there's so much here. You can't copy it because it's... Yeah, fuck it. Sure, whatever. I'm never gonna use that, so whatever. I still can't use this on too low level. Okay. Save. And then we do all the spell casting. As long as this lasts 15 seconds, that's more than fine. That's more than plenty as well, yep.
I'm here.
Enduring, grow strong.
I
I hear your words.
Hmm?
Spell's been
Ready.
warped
I
by
will
the
hear
flame.
you. That my spell has warped. My spell has been warped.
Weird.
What's up?
I'm here.
Yes? What did you wish?
My spell has been warped.
Done. I'm gone.
Alright, let's have this
What do
conversation
you
with
hope
Trius
to
again.
accomplish here?
Why'd you lie to me? Okay, we've had this conversation. What really happened to your wings, Trius? Latour's fires burn hot indeed, but they are candles compared to a father's anger. There's no pain like being cast from Mount Celestia. So you're fallen then. Or should I believe any of your words? Speak not to me of treacheries and folly, mortal. I am willing to sacrifice even myself that good might triumph. That's noble, Trius. But what gives you the right? I am here. I see the evil. I am willing to act on it. My will gives me the right. One's will does not give you the right, Trius. I will not be judged by you, mortal. Not when you have lived the lives you have. Let me tell you of betrayal. Betrayal is cowardice, alright? I've had enough of your self-righteousness, Trius.
Now
Prepare
we
to
shall
die.
see if you can die. At the very least, you shall suffer.
Fucking demon cow's getting in my goddamn way.
Die.
We'll just kick his ass again. I don't have the charisma to redeem him. Nor would I want to anyway.
Die. 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 Die.
Cell got disrupted.
Die. I yield to you this hour, mortal.
Okay, even if you weren't in full glory.
Has weakened me. In my state, I am no match for you.
I will spare your life to give me the knowledge I seek. The portal to the place you seek lies within the Taurus above the spire, in the city of Sigil, city of doors. In that city there's a place where the dead of your kind are taken. You mean the mortuary. It is where you awoke of late, is it not? The plains seem filled with such ironies of late. So close you were then. What is the key? Fortress of Regrets is mortared with tears, and like calls to like. To enter the fortress you must contribute something to it. When you pass near the portal, should you carry regret in your mind, you will feel the presence of the portal, like the cold embrace of death.
Updated my journal.
And, while this chill bathes you, you must tear off a scrap of your own skin, and write a regret upon it with blood from your left index finger. The portal will open, and you can discover the truth behind the Fortress of Regrets, perhaps meet its keeper. How do you know this? Many alliances have I sought across the plains. Oh, 1 second. I am getting a phone call exactly now.
solicitors. Unfortunately, it was a solicitor that had some actual relevant things, so... Alright. The blood you have on your hands. Wait, my search brought me to the fortress, where I spoke to its lord and keeper of its shadowed halls. No doubt you should wish to return to Sigil now. The blood you have on your hands shall act as the key to this portal. Simply step through the door by which you entered and you shall return. What can you tell me of this keeper? Powerful is that one. You shall not best him. And you shall not be able to wrest your mortality from his cold grip. It is lost to you. You have embarked on an errand undertaken only by fools. Foolish I may be, but I will know more about this keeper. A man's mortality is a compass that points his way in life. If it may be grasped like an object, much can be learned about the nature of the man. Your adversary knows more about you than you will ever know. He has watched you and studied you across many of your half-lives. I know his heart. He will not return that which you seek. What can you tell me of the fortress? Its halls are dark and seem empty, but like you, it draws torments its souls to it like a lodestone. Like you, it is empty and yet full of time's cast-offs. Like you, it is a monument to torment. Shall I tell you of these souls, Wanderer? Yes. They are the souls of those who died in your place. They have become shadows that you may live. They are your shadows. The shades you cast upon existence, and they will find you, Wanderer. They will make you suffer for their torments. You will receive your due at their hands. You and those who are foolish enough to accompany you. Thanks for your encouragement, Trius. Now you shall die. But you swore. I never swore. I simply stated that I would spare your life. I've changed my mind. I cut you to lives without meaning. May you suffer in your perpetual pain-filled shell, and never hold on to the memories of the pleasure of light and love. What little of your humanity remains shall be the death of you, mortal. Farewell, Trius, and strike him down. You strike him down, shattering the bones. Know that you have died. His weak chuckle trickles up. Yeah, okay. Prick.
Yeah?
Yeah? Cool. What's the damage of this? Yeah, it's not strong enough. What about ball lightning? Creates up to 4 glowing spheres of lightning. Damage varies depending on the number of balls created. It's not good. So this deals 1d4 plus 1 per caster level, and this deals 2d8. If it just fired all of them, it was nice, but no, it makes you like click multiple times, I think. 2d8 damage. Explosive concussive blast deals 1 per caster level, so that's 13 damage. Slaving throw is made, then the concussive damage is negated. 1 missile at 7th, plus 1 at 9th, and then so now it's 3 missiles. No. Should level up. Cool.
I'm gone.
Portal detected.
Yeah, I noticed. We're almost level 12. Oh boy.
Can it be? Yes, I am freed. Freed!
For dual forked tongue. And they're back in the Outlands. Cursed is back in the Outlands. Coolio. Also, I forgot to do this. And we're back here. Cool. Okay, so there's a few places that we want to go. We want to go to Ragpickus Square to see Mebeth.
All right.
And give her this also. We've got Celestial Fire here. You hold Celestial Fire in your hands, and the blade flares with white fire singing into your mind. The knowledge that you can shape this weapon to your needs once is suddenly gleaming clear. Oh, make it a hammer. The blade of the weapon stretches, the edges dulling for a moment, and the metal flows toward the head of a sword. Head of the sword with amazing speed. In a matter of moments, the transformation of the blade into a well-balanced hammer is complete. It's a gorgeous piece of work, and I won't be able to do this again. But that's okay. I won't need to, because I'll have a big-ass hammer. The strongest in the game, by far. Could have made it into a dagger, but that would have been cringe. As you enter, Mebeth looks up, her face ashen. She looks ill. As you watch, creases spread across the folds of her face like cracks, and her grey eyes flicker as if having trouble focusing on you. Mebeth, are you all right? I have a little longer. Mebeth, did you know you were Ravel? Mayhap. Mebeth has forgotten herself many times over. I have dreamt that I was someone else. Body seems to shift slightly, as if wanting to relax, let go. How could you not know who you are? How is it ye do not know yourself? Many things, even bits of the self, they fall through memory's cracks, shadows of things forgotten. These memory thing pieces may be bad, may be good, but why, Mebeth? Why to the skies when you could have been Ravel again? Here, in this place, all I did was the mending of things and bodies, setting bones, delivering babes. In all these things I was content. As for being that other, that Ravel, I think you take for granted what a comfort it would be oft times to misplace a memory or two. I wasn't sure if you'd be here, Mebeth, after what happened. Aye, my precious one. Seeing you here is like an echo. Little time remains. The threads, these ravels, they're unraveling as we speak. Are you in pain? Yes, yet it is the irony which hurts the most. An act of kindness thrice repaid. It is the way of the plains that my few acts of kindness should be the death of me. Yet I have no regrets. I have questions, Mebeth. I need to know who did this to you. Can you tell? Precious man, I would have you hear me this last time. Mebeth, there's not much time. Precious man, alls I wished to do was set the lady free of her cage. For you, alls I wished for you was to live, and for me daughter, there's a saying on the plains that the hag's kindness is crueler than her hate, and poisons all it touches. I think we've seen the truth of that. I am dying now. My end, it's travelling from all of time's directions. All of Ravel's threads are unravelling, yet mayhap not all is lost. One of my black barbed seeds from the maze. Did you bring one with you? Yes, here. Ah, so the unity of rings is served. With a flickering glance, she raises her hands and beckons you to come closer. Step close to her, kneel down. She whispers something softly under her breath, then clasps your head in her hands and places a paper-thin kiss upon your forehead. You close your eyes, and as her lips touch your skin, may the plains receive you kindly, Mebeth. And she just stops existing. How many achievements are left for me to get? 19, quite a few. Some of these are only possible in a future playthrough, though.
I'm gone.
Okay, so Mebeth was one of the things that we should do. Let's go to Fel.
I'm gone.
Because he has some stuff to say, and he has a new tattoos for me. Actually, put this away. What? It just gives AC. Huh. Interesting. had some questions. Never mind. I guess he doesn't have anything else to say. Now that we've succeeded in revitalizing his tree. Tattoo of Avernus. The Unbroken Circle, Trist's Savior, Justice's Eye. Oh, the Byron Pickett thing. Tattoo of Ravel, +1 Charisma, immunity to panic. Ravel's Kiss, Tushen. Tattoo of the Black Barb Maze. Cool. Being able to cast is nice. The fraud allegations, no! It's not true. I'm not a fraud. I'm not. No. Where are the ones from Trias, from killing him? Okay, I guess. So wait, I've got already maxed out Constitution, so I don't need any more. So this is actually this is actually meaningless. I don't need this at all because of this. But I'm not giving it to anybody else. It's mine. It's my ring. So this gives +1 strength and armor class. This one gives +3 to both. Alright. And you really don't have anything to say, do you? Tell me anything about the tattoos on my body. Yeah, he's already told me this. What are those frames in the back room? Is my gal, your discarded skins on my canvas. I admire you. I'm saddened by you. Saddened for me? Why? This one I remember I didn't ask. The mark of torment lies upon your flesh. Tragedies and loss have built themselves upon it. Like stones upon a foundation, you have endured great pain. What do you mean? Admire you because you have never surrendered to the weight of these losses, despite the fact their chains hang on you still. Go on. These losses blanket this life and all of your past ones. You shed lives like a molting serpent. You're exploring the infinite paths of life. Take with you this warning. Each of your lives casts a shadow on existence. You must travel to a place where these shadows have gone mad and regrets have scarred the earth. Do not sign anything. Very well. Do you feel complete? Dweeb. Why am I getting bullied? The fuck? Fraud. Dweeb. God damn. I'm not even a big streamer and my chat's already bullying me. I don't. In fact, ever since I woke up in the mortuary, I feel like something's missing, something inside. Well, it all started in '98, you see. God damn it, that's when I was born. As it should.
Done.
Okay, so I don't think there's anything else to do here. I want to go talk to Coax Metal. But I'm not giving him the... I'm actually not going to go talk to Coax Metal, because he's just going to ask for the Modron Cube, and if I give it to him, I lose XP. I don't lose XP, I become eviler. And if I don't give it to him, he gets mad at me. So, let's go into the sewers, because now there's going to be a greater gravity here. Greater demons. And we can beat them up for a lot of XP and loot, and I want to level up to level 12 as a mage, just so we can use that ancient scroll. It shouldn't take too long. It should take like a couple of kills at the most. Because these things give a lot of XP. Like 8k XP is a lot. Even at this point. Plus, the possibility of some really, really strong items is very appealing.
I'm a little out of practice, it seems.
Die.
Okay. Where are the other spawn points? I think this is a spawn point as well.
Did you see that? Did you see that?
Game Boy Color looking at. Who the fuck is the dude at the right corner? That is a Modron. Technically a rogue Modron. Who had a little bit of chaos enter his essence. And so now he's called Nordum, which is the reverse of a Modron. Oh, I was like, did this thing just drop an eyeball? No, it's an eyeball that I, threw out here.
I feel stronger.
We leveled up. Nice. Alright, clear these things out, but first let's do this. We don't get a characteristic point because this isn't our first time being level 12. It's only on the first time reaching a level do we get a characteristic point. And we can't change class yet. Okay, clear these things out. Okay, let me look at my stats. I also want to check something. What will happen if I use this? Yeah, it destroys the eye. Okay. I don't want to do that. I want to keep this. The +1 to saves and to all saving throws and save spells and magic resistance is a little bit better than this at this point. We do not need the charisma anymore. And we do need the wisdom. So, we've got good wisdom. We've got more than enough constitution. When we equip this extra armor class, we're going to get these two on the main guy, which is +4 to strength, which will put it at 23. So I think we'll go either here or here. Extra intelligence seems nice. All right, let's use this. I wish for an increase in attributes. Intelligence. 20 intelligence. We are, in fact, built fucking different. Now, let's talk to Dakon. Make me a warrior again. Thank you. Equip the Hammer of Celestial Fire. Give me back my tattoos. You can have this back. And you can have this back. Very cool. I could equip this. It's a bit of a waste in terms of... Actually, no, it's not, because if I do this, then both are 25. And I can give... Yeah, this is nicer.
All right.
All right. Let me see. It would be nice if I could get some demon kills here, in the hopes of getting those items.
What's up? Good as done.
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 Aye? Why not?
All right.
But I don't think any spawned. It's a rare spawn. And the item drop is also kind of rare, so it's... I will not be doing this, like, I'm not gonna sit here for an hour trying to get an item. I do not believe that would be good content to watch. That's the true RPG experience. You know what? You're right.
All right.
Fucking do it, pussy. All right. You know what? You're right. You're
All
absolutely
right.
you're absolutely correct. We need to get a rare enemy spawn, and then from that rare enemy spawn,
You see that?
we need to get a rare drop.
Playtime is over.
See, we need these.
Crossbows, 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 crossbows. Things true.
It's a lot of XP. Nordham's just like, crossbows, crossbows, crossbows. Trying to tell me that the crossbows were ineffective.
Die.
Some dragons. Mhm. I should actually drop by a shopkeeper to sell all this trash that we got. Hmm? These are no longer required. Her things are maxed out at this point. I'd stay out of there, citizen. Yeah, I'm fine. You don't gotta worry about me, Mr. Guardsman, sir. I literally have a hammer forged from the sword of a Deva. Sell that. I don't think we'll need those anymore, but I still don't want to get rid of them. Sell. Yep. Okay.
Done.
The only annoying bit is that the demons are rare, and then killing them is also not a guarantee of getting the items that we want.
I'm gone.
Yes?
All right. Damn.
At this point, we have so much money. I'm not gonna buy. I'm not gonna pick things up just to sell them.
How may I help? Very well.
Back away and heal yourself.
I'm gone.
I'll be hitting hard as
Alright.
fuck.
I'm listening.
Mort over there fucking
All right.
tanking all the worms.
All right.
So this is where the last time there was one. Yep. Again. Kill him.
Crossbows cannot harm target.
Hmm. Nope. No Glabrezu spawn. Alright. Outside, then back in.
I'm gone.
If the Glabretsu was a guaranteed spawn here,
All
it'd
right.
be definitely nicer, I think, because then we could just go straight to the same spot each time and check. But no, we gotta check literally every spawn point every time, in the hopes that we get the big man.
I'm here.
I'm gone.
Yep, get him.
Maximally efficient strike.
I'm under a lot of practice, it seems.
Principal Valley.
I'm under a lot of practice, it seems.
Got all these guys down.
Die. Endure. In it.
Throw one of these out. We need some.
I think, therefore I am. I think.
Need some AOE here.
Yes? What did you wish?
Done. I'm gone.
Practice, it seems.
Kill all these guys. No spawn this time. No demon spawn. Sag. I think I'm missing something that changes
I'm
here
gone.
as well. We did. We talked to Mebeth. We checked on
gone.
Fel. What am I missing? What else changes?
Maximally efficient strike. Maximally efficient strike.
Damn.
Die.
Trying to think, but I can't. I can't think of anything else that I'm missing. But I'm pretty sure I'm missing something.
All right.
I'm under a lot of practice, it seems. I'm under a lot of practice.
Did you see that?
We're almost to level 19 too, which is nice. Good level up. I'll probably put it on wisdom. I don't think we need any more strength. Oh no, not a demon.
Maximally efficient strike.
Yes?
Also not a demon.
I'm
All right,
gone.
get out of here. We'll come back and check again after.
I'm gone.
I'd stay out of there, citizen. It's dangerous down below.
I'm gone.
For them.
I feel
Maximally efficient strike.
One thing we could do is just jump in and out and check these ones that are like really close, and that way it takes not as long to check. But I'd rather check the whole thing, because then we're still getting XP and stuff.
Maximally efficient strike.
I actually kind of regret putting an extra point here. Would have preferred to put it somewhere else, because, like, we already have maxed out con, thanks to the ring. Let's go wisdom here.
I'm gone.
How may I help?
Done.
I'm listening.
I will hear you.
Awaiting order.
All right.
Error. Error.
I'm here.
I'm gone.
More worms. Which still, you know, in these groups of 6 worms, each group is 48,000 XP, which is almost as much as the other guy's 70,000.
Damn.
So, you know, it's still a good amount of XP. It just has no chance of giving me the drop that I want. So it's not like it's unprofitable to kill these things. We get plenty of XP doing this.
I'm gone.
Like, already we're in a position where we're probably just gonna ragdoll the final boss.
I'm here.
Done.
You know what? Yeah, let's just go. Let's just go. There's really nothing here that's that valuable anymore. It'd just be stuff for them,
Done.
which... meh. But let me check. What the hell am I forgetting? Because I know I'm forgetting something. Did you get the cool item? I kind of already have the one that I wanted the most. So I don't really want to do more. Because, like, there's Aegis of Torment, Bel's Shield, which is an item for this lady, the succubus.
Over the merely carnal and see the universe for
It's
more
a
than
it's a
it is.
bracelet for her, which gives her extra spells, extra wisdom, and magic resistance. But like, meh. Then there's Heaven and Earth, which is a mace I'm not going to use. Ring Zero, which would be a ring for Daikon, which is
Balance
Or-
in all things.
or Githzerai, which would be a nice ring for him, but like not an amazing improvement either. Like, the only one that was really, really strong is the Aegis of Torment, which we already got. And then there's also the Ume Kahein, which is daggers for Anna, but her daggers are better. So it's like the only one we wanted was this, and we already got it. So like, meh. There's no real reason to keep going down there again and again and again and again and again and again and again. We already got everything we really need, honestly. Jesus, I almost have 300 HP. That's insane.
Done.
No, let's just go check on Coke's metal, I guess. Just to tell him he's a dummy, and we don't like him when he asks for the Modron Cube, because the Modron Cube would let him escape his prison there.
Portal detected.
Suppress any desire to enter the tower, and then enter the tower.
Portal detected.
I'm gone.
I had some questions for you. Ask. Check on his weapons. There's the Blindsider, gives extra armor class, but not a hammer. Our thing gives more. Yeah, I don't think there's anything here that we really want. Alright, leave the golem alone. No?
Do you know of a citadel called the Fortress of Regrets? It is a place of shadows, a fortress not even this tower can breach. Know anything more about
Updated
it?
my journal.
It is the memorial that has forgotten itself. It now decays in darkness, slowly dying among the skies of the negative material plane. Do you know how to reach it? No. Perhaps another day. Hold! Before you depart, there is something you must do. What? Sunder this prison. Free me! My purpose cannot be fulfilled in this cage. How could I free you? Give me the planar cube you carry. It can free me from this place. I can't give that up. It is the door that will allow this tower to leave this place. Give to me the planar cube. I'm not giving it to you. I cannot allow you to go to be free. The planes do not need any more chaos and bloodletting. Order has set its chains around you. You are my enemy and the enemy of all that dies. You shall be barred from this tower until eternity ends. If that is what must be, then that is what must be. Farewell. And he boops me out. But we got a bunch of good alignment, so I'm happy. Let's drop by here. Actually, should we drop by here? No, no need. Okay, so I think, yeah, that's about it. Time to finish the game, I think. Give me these. This will give me 22 wisdom, which I will be in need of in order to pass some things. I just need to. I'm just gonna make sure of something. It's kind of cheesing because I am kind of looking up the answers. But in terms of looking up the answer, I'm mostly just making sure. Yeah, it's or. Okay, I don't need both. That's all I was checking for. Okay, so let's go back here because we need to get into the mortuary. And I'm gonna go to the bathroom and then I'll be right back. So I'll be right back, guys. Okay, I'm back. We still got a minute of ads to play, so we'll wait for the ad to finish before we finish the game. God damn fucking fucking bitch.
There you go. Oh, the cookie broke. Cookie. Cookie. 10 more seconds, and then we'll continue. Ow, fuck. I was fixing my pants, and I punched my table. Ow. I'm a skinny boy, my pants keep fucking shifting. Oh. Alright. Let's go in. Actually,
It is I.
let's rest. Let us go rest. And then, let us go...
I'm gone. All right.
Yo, Pops. Get me in there. Smoke me on if I pretend to play dead. I poke sell. You want to be sold now? Yeah.
Done.
Okay, so I just need to get in here. Talk to Dahl. Had some questions. You sound ill. Are you not well? So it's somewhere in here. Maybe it's at the bottom? Do I need to go to the bottom of the mortuary?
Done. I'm gone. I'm gone.
You there! Hold! No. My business is my own. You do well to mind your own affairs, Dustman. Dustman's eyes narrowed to slits. And his hand falls to the dagger by his side. He looks as if he's about to summon the gods. Snap his neck. Better you than me. To your surprise, the act seems instinctual, as if you had done it many times before. Oh, well, okay.
My love, you have returned to me. I shall wait for you in death's halls, my love.
That guy was smart. I snapped his friend's neck in front of him and he was like, fair enough. He's like, yeah, I don't need that smoke. You're good.
All right.
I need to be in the mortuary. It's a good thing we have Nordum to detect portals. Oh, Ivine's gone. Makes sense. Mebeth told us that the incarnations of Ravel were passing. Oh.
Done.
I what? Why not?
I'm gone. Done.
What am I missing? What am I missing? It's supposed to be in the same room I start the game at. I'm gonna let me change let me change my title. And tweet it out. Just a second. Okay, and let me put a nice image here. There you go. Let's also change this. There you go. Cool. So it should be here. Ah, there it is. There's something about the arch in front of you. Oh, this. Something hauntingly familiar. Bone-numbing chill blankets the air. Yo, Ale, how's it going? We're about to finish Planescape Torment. Hello there. For some reason, you know this is the portal to the Fortress of Regrets. And all you need to do is open it. Grit your teeth and peel the skin from your left forearm. Ow. You clench your teeth and dig your fingernails into your left forearm. With a dry tearing sound, you peel off a strip of skin. The chill between the pillars becomes stronger, almost hungering, as if the portal has opened a crack. Examine the skin. This scrap of skin has been peeled from the back of your left forearm. Its scarred grey surface reminds you of a zombie's hide. Feels more like a piece of cured leather than a strip of skin. Skin requires pure intellect. A little bit, yeah. You definitely need a little bit of extra smarts than most other RPGs. Prick your left index finger and inscribe a regret on the scrap of flesh with your blood. You prick the tip of your index finger before the wound can heal. You squeeze forth several drops of blood. As you prepare to scroll your regret, a series of images float across your mind. I regret what happened to my companions. Enslaving Dacon. I regret enslaving Dacon all these decades. Yeah. I want to replay it. Wasn't in the right mood when I did it. It's like a darn book. Yup. And I read 90% of everything. So, yeah. Oh, you finished Veilguard yesterday. What are your thoughts on it? Mixed. Yeah. I found the gameplay enjoyable. The story was just meh. The ending was good. I will say, I got the secret ending, the true ending, and I found it to be good. I think it was shitty to erase everything prior to the very ending of Inquisition.
which is something that you very much get that sense throughout playing the game, that like the game doesn't really care about anything prior to Inquisition, and even that they only really care about the end of Inquisition, where Solus reveals himself to be the bad guy. Everything prior to that just doesn't exist in Dragon Age anymore. The companions were all very meh. The only one I really liked was Emmerich and Davrin a little bit. Davrin because he's just a warrior, right? And Emmerich because, well, he's just nice. Everybody else was either just like annoying. Like Balara and Harding were just the same character. Harding shouldn't have even been there. It should have been Dagna. Like the world is so bland now. Exactly. I hated the change to Darkspawn. I thought that it might grow on me, but they just outright removed Genlocks and Shrieks from the game. So dwarves and elves can no longer be Darkspawn, only humans, because that makes sense, right? The reveals and plot twists were interesting, but they would have been much more interesting in a better game. And overall, just the most pleasure I got out of the game was watching people do compilations of all the companions dying in the final mission. But the ending was nice. The ending was very nice. The final confrontation with Solus was very, very cool. All four endings were very nice. The one where you trick him, the one where you beat him, the one where you are like you fight him, he destroys the Veilguard, he destroys all of you, and then you manage to like drag him into the Veil as well. I probably will not replay it either. Yeah, it's got no replay value. Like, if we want to talk about a Dragon Age game that has replay value, we're talking about Origins, where, oh, you picked a dwarf, everybody is going to acknowledge it. You go to the place that has nothing to do with dwarves, and people will acknowledge that you are a dwarf, and you will have unique interactions based on being a dwarf, right? I think that that's important. Veilguard had almost none of that. One thing that pissed me the fuck off was like, I made a Grey Warden, right? Why the fuck is Harding and Balara, why the fuck are they telling me how Darkspawn work? Why the fuck are they the ones explaining to me, hey, the Blight is different, actually? It's like, I should be the one saying that. I'm the Grey Warden. Grey Wardens are flower pickers now? Yeah, but... Well, that's because the Blights are over, right, technically? Well, not really. The Blight is still a thing. The Darkspawn aren't over. They still exist, so, you know. And in the secret ending, like, you get a little tease about how, ooh, there were actually secret bad guys all along, guiding everything, and it's like, okay. BioWare has fallen for the same pit that every single amateur DM falls for this, right? Where, okay, so they've beaten the mage, so now the next one needs to be a stronger mage. Now it needs to be an archmage, and then after that archmage it needs to be a lich, and after that lich it needs to be a fucking lich dragon, and then after that lich dragon it needs to be the fucking god of lich dragons, and it needs to fucking escalate every time. And no, dude, no, that makes no sense. That makes absolutely no sense. You cannot keep escalating, because then eventually it gets to a point where it makes no sense that you start out at level 1, right? If you want to keep escalating, give us back the old protagonist. You want to keep escalating the threat? Bring back the hero of Ferelden. That's it, right? You know what? You know a franchise that managed to continuously escalate the threat? Mass Effect. You want to know how they did that? One single protagonist, right? It was the same thing in hell, in Origins, from Origins to Awakening, right? The threat didn't necessarily escalate. You fought the Architect, and you fought the Mother, but like, I don't think anybody can try and convince me that those guys are higher threat level than the fucking Archdemon, right? Also, I thought it was really funny that we could solo an Archdemon in Origins, but Solus couldn't do that shit. Solus is canonically weaker than the hero of Ferelden. Which is funny to me. I think that's entertaining. Like, if we had just gotten the hero of Ferelden in Veilguard, the game would have ended at the end of the first mission where the Evanuras come out. Fucking hero of Ferelden just bum rushes them, beats the shit out of both of them, throws them back in the Fate, and then arrests Solus. But yeah, man. The game had a lot of flaws, and almost all of them were based on writing.
which is what people look for in Dragon Age. And I think that's a very big problem. Although, I will say, from what I've gathered, everything seems to point to the game having not been a commercial success, which makes me think we're never going to get another Dragon Age game. Which, at this point, I'm kind of glad for, because I do not trust BioWare to do the game justice anymore. Oh well. I'm okay with that at this point. Yeah. I'll just keep playing Dragon Age Origins custom campaigns. As you watch the bloody regret dry, a wave of cold washes over you. You look up. The black pillars to either side of the arch are glowing softly. Motes of misty blue light drifting from their sides to form a shimmering curtain between them. Beyond the curtain, you can barely make out a weathered stone causeway leading into the darkness.
Experience has increased my skills.
Endure. In enduring, grow strong.
Everybody leveled up. Very cool. Okay. Yeah, right. People are drawn to Dragon Age for the story, and it's like, let's be real here. Right now, we already have an amazing RPG, Baldur's Gate 3. And the moment that the devs came out and said, hey, don't compare us to Baldur's Gate 3, that's toxic, I immediately went, oh, so you know your game is shit. Like, you just self-snitched. You just told us outright, hey, our game is bad, please do not compare us to the good game. Please don't compare us to the 10 out of 10 RPG that everybody played and enjoyed and really loved. Please don't do that to us. We will not survive that comparison. And like at that point, it's like, oh, that's not good. I wonder if that's probably just content that was meant to be in the game and then wasn't. So we've got these two, which are useful. This won't be useful at all, actually, chaotic characters. But this also won't be useful because it's just, yeah, it's just armor class against shadows. Can be used to paralyze them, so I guess I'll use that. Please, we're a business, don't compare. Yeah, no, it's like, it's just, they snitched on themselves when they did that shit. They just let everybody know, yeah, no, we're bad at this game. We're bad at the game. Please don't judge us. And it's like, no, we're obviously going to judge you if you're going to put out a $70 product, right? For me, in Portugal, it's 60 euros, but like in America, it's $70. So it's like, if you're going to come out into the open and say, hey, here's our product, pay us a premium for it, you're getting hit with comparisons. I am going to decide whether or not I want to spend my money on you or on a better product. And if your product sucks, I'm going to go for the better product. Everybody ready? Query. Received. Response. Nordum is readied and waited. Awaiting to process further directives. Actually, it's process. Oh, profess. Actually, it's process. Never mind. Fall from grace. I have come this far, and it would be rude of me to retire before the final hour. Even if you were to ask politely, I would not permit it. Seems I have no choice then. Anna. If she goes, I'll go. So I will. I'll not turn stag on you here, I won't. By the way, notice, this game... One second. I'm gonna look up when Planescape Torment is from. The game is from 1999. It's almost as old as I am. Literally. It's 25 years old. I'm 26. From yesterday. This game had... Have I played Times of Numenera? Yes, I have. Not as good as this one, I think. But it's like, look at this. Look at this, like, subtle
mixing and melding. Like, it reacts to the fact that you have Nordham and Fall from Grace. Then it reacts to the fact you have Fall from Grace and Anna, by Anna constantly bickering with Fall from Grace. It's like, it actually gives a shit. And yeah, pisses me off. Pisses me the fuck off that modern RPGs do not have that shit. Lazy. Lazy as fuck. Very well. Daikon, you with me? Your path is mine. Mort, you ready?
Look, I'm not gonna say too much here, but, well, there's something I need to tell you.
What is it, Mort?
Well, it's about where we're going, or, actually, where we've been.
Where we've been? What are you talking about? It's so subtle you almost miss it. Daikon's blade flickers, the edge dulling. As you glance at him, his hands drop to his sides, as if he is preparing for battle.
This isn't the first time we've been through this. You see, we've been to this Fortress of the Grass before, though I didn't know it then.
So from the very start, you could have told me where the portal was, what the key was, why I'm immortal, what happened to my mortality, and the fact that it's in this fortress, or I'll kill you! You didn't know. How's that possible?
It's hard to Chris Avalon, man, can write. Oh, yeah, man. It's hard to explain until you've been there. Besides, you didn't know the, other you. He wasn't exactly the kind of bastard to share the chant with us. I mean, I knew he was looking for someplace, but I didn't know why, where it was, or what it was. So I couldn't say anything to you because I didn't know anything. I just know what happened when we got there.
What happened?
Well, we went to this fortress. Even before we land foot at this place, we're all split up, fighting for our lives. So the first thing I want to tell you is if you're determined to go through with this, there's a good chance that anybody who goes through that portal is going to end up somewhere far away from everybody else. Thing is, even split up, we may be your only hope.
Why do you say that?
Well, because of whatever was waiting in that fortress for you, Chief. It already defeated you once. To this day, I don't know how you managed to survive, but if you fall again, you're going to need someone there to pull you out of that fortress.
Mort, I need you to tell me everything you can about the fortress. It's important.
Well, this Fortress of Regrets, it stretches on for leagues, Chief. It's a fortress, but it feels more like a plane in itself. All stone, all darkness, and shadows everywhere. Everywhere, shadows. We go there, and we better be prepared.
What happened when we first went there?
Chief, I don't know what happened to you, but I know what happened to me. I spent my time running from vault to vault. Those shadows crawling all over me, trying to bring me down. Then suddenly we were out. Like someone had pulled us back.
Hold on a moment. When you say us, it doesn't sound like it meant just you and me. Know that I have walked your path many times. A portion of your path is known to me. 5 walked the path to the fortress. Each died their own death. Who were they? How did they die? I died the death of faith. The skull died the death of courage. The woman died the death of grief. The blind archer died the final and most merciful death, the death of the body. You died the death of memory. But who were these people? I mean, we know these people.
Well, the skull was me. The woman was some shit named Deonara. Never knew the archer.
He was one who knew his targets without seeing them. Many shadows fell beneath his rain of arrows.
Yeah, I know that this was supposed to, like, acknowledge the fact that we already know all this stuff. It's just a problem with, time constraints. Yeah, Chief, at this fortress, there's shadows everywhere.
There was darkness there, and every shadow was shrugged lower. They are tormented creatures. The wounds in your spirit are known to them. They will attack you through them.
They spoke to me like the Pillar of Skulls. They knew.
Alright, look, you two. I need to know all you can tell me about this fortress. The shadows suffer. They know of torment. They know how to torture you with that which has wounded your heart. When you face them, know that you face that which has killed you once. Dakon, Mort, you and I survived. What happened to the archer and Deonara? The archer died the death of the body. The woman died the death of the spirit. I could not save the woman because it was not your will that she be saved. Her grave was dry of tears. No one knew to mourn her passing. Why did I not want her saved? Your will was known only to you. Alright, look, you two. I need to know all you can, and tell me about this fortress.
Well, I can't tell you any more, Chief. Except we're bound to be divided as soon as we arrive. It's a huge place. It's crawling with shadows, and somewhere in that fortress is something more powerful than any of us.
Nothing lives there. The walls are darkness. Alright, before I step through this portal, is there anything else you feel like sharing that you think might help me? Well, yeah, there's one other thing you should know. The you I knew before, the you that led us here, he wasn't like you. At all. What do you mean? Well, all I'm saying is that despite all your asinine behavior, you got more spirit than he ever did. The other you, he was detached from everything, so I just want you to keep that in mind. That's not all you want to say, is it? No. There's one other thing. I may not have liked that other you very much, but he was one smart basher. Smartest basher I've ever known. He always had every angle covered. If he died at the fortress, that means... well, you don't think I can succeed? No, it's not that, Chief. Because it's not always who's smartest or who's the most powerful or who's the toughest. Sometimes it comes down to who you are and what you really want. I mean, once you wanted to become immortal, but in the end, is that really what you wanted? Just be sure of what you want this time, is all I'm saying. Fair enough. Look, Mort, we haven't really talked about this, but you know you don't have to come with me to this place, right? I'll understand if you don't want to. Yeah, I know, Chief, and I can't lie to you, I don't want to go, but I will. Just know that once we step through that portal, it isn't going to be just about you anymore. This is our lives you're playing with. We don't get back up when we die. Then why are you... It's because of what Ravel said in the maze. Isn't it, Mort? What Ravel said in the maze. She said you'd draw people who suffer to you, like a lodestone. Maybe it's because you've been suffering all this time. Maybe when you end up settling things, maybe we'll know a bit of peace too. Maybe. Maybe so. Are you with me, Mort? Why not, Chief? I mean, we've gone to every other horrible plane in the multiverse I can think of. Why not take that extra step over the cliff? Are you ready? Because if you're not... I'm ready, Mort. There's nothing more I can do to prepare myself. Are you with me? Well, sure, let's go. I mean, any place else has got to be better than rattling out bone box in the mortuary, right? Alright, then. Ugh. I've got a Deva's weapon. I've got my own guts wrapped around my hand. I've got Deonara's wedding ring, the Aegis of Torment, a kaleidoscopic eye, which I left for myself from a previous life. I've got the tattoo of a lost incarnation, which increases my regeneration, which honestly I don't really need all that much, but I'll keep it on. I've got tattoos that make me a better fighter, and I've got my pet Lim Lim. Oh, also this earring, which, you know, extra armor class. Alright, let's get this shit on! Time to beat the fuck out of whoever's been fucking me! I actually don't remember who that, like, thing that appeared and killed Ravel was. I think I just remembered, but I'm not gonna tell you. I'm gonna leave it for you to figure out.
I'm gone.
Okay. Let's fully explore this. Make sure I don't be missing nothing. Oh, Deonara. Before you is the ghostly form of Deonara. Her spectral gown seems stirred by some ethereal breeze. She's standing at the edge of the Blackstone Causeway, staring out into the emptiness of the plain. Deonara. My love, you should not be here. You must leave at once. Deonara, what is this place? Is this the fortress? This is the Fortress of Regret. It is the place that holds the moment of my death prisoner. I may not stray far from its halls. If you can find a way back to Sigil, you must. If you stay here, my love, you shall die. I'm immortal, Deonara. I don't think I have much to worry about, even here. No, my love. There's something about this fortress. The shell that surrounds it cuts it off from the rest of the planes. It is that shell that acts as a barrier to your immortality. How could this shell act as an obstacle? That makes no sense. As I have maintained my vigil here in this place. 1 second, I'm just gonna... Whoop. There you go. In this place, I have come to learn the nature of your immortality, my love. It is a thing which hungers for the lives of others. At the moment of your death, it claims another living thing in your place, allowing you to live. Oh. Oh, that's not good. Every time I die, instead of me dying, somebody else does. The soul that dies in your place is brought here to the fortress as a shadow. I believe this shell prevents your immortality from finding another victim. So when I die, another dies in my place. And if I can't find another living thing to die for me, then if you die in this place, it is the end. For there is nothing that lives here. So you must be careful. Return back to Sigil and leave this cursed place. My allies are here. That means they're inside this shell. What happens to them if I die? My love, if you have brought anything that lives with you to this place, then it is in terrible danger, both from the shadows and from you. Should you die here, your immortality will hunt for the closest living thing in the fortress, and that is the one that shall die in your place. You must leave here, now. I can't go back. So can you tell me anything else that might be helpful? What awaits inside the fortress? There is no natural darkness within the fortress, my love. Only the shades of those who have died in your place. The energies of this place feed them, and their hatred for you is beyond all reason. They will not permit you to leave. Do not enter, I beg you. My allies are here, I cannot leave them. Do you have any idea where they might be? If you brought others, then they were cast from you when you arrived. It is the nature of this place to divide living things, then kill them. The fortress is a thing of many miles. Finding your friends here will be difficult. I have to find them. There's no choice in the matter.
My journal.
Very well, my love. If you intend to go on, you must know this. Past the entrance to the fortress is a great antechamber with countless shadows. You must move swiftly, and do not let them gather about you, or you shall surely be slain. One thing more. Within the chamber are great clocks. Clocks which you spoke of once as having been the key to you escaping that chamber, when you were trapped there once before. I know I cannot stay you from your course, my love. I shall watch for you, and help you if I can. How about your ring, Dayanara? I found your legacy to me. The ring still holds a part of me within it, my love. When you carry it, you carry my heart with you. She closes her eyes for a moment, and you suddenly feel a warmth pass through you. Dayanara opens her eyes, then smiles. I knew you would return to me with it in your keeping. Carry it now with my blessing, and keep it close to your heart. Through it, I will defend you. You have my thanks, Dayanara. I must go now. So it changed. No! Lim! Ah, no! Okay, I'm over it. So Dayanara's going. Ooh, good upgrade. Bro tried. Bro fucking killed my Lim. What the fuck? I wonder if I could escape using this. There is a whir, a click, then a low whir. Nothing happens. Console yourself by moving the arms and making sword fight noises. Yeah! Put the cube away for future battles against the multiverse. Honestly, it'd be so funny if you could just whoop. But no. It's good that they kept that in mind and added a specific line of dialogue for yeah. It doesn't do the thing. Oh? Ignis?
Power is here.
The fuck is Ignis doing here? He wasn't in the party.
I have need of you. There are creatures that must die.
Okay. That's not fucking terrifying at all. Also, I have insane armor class right now. Considering my base armor class is 8, and I get no armor, like, just these, and these, and these, and then these, and then this. God damn, my armor class is through the roof right now. What I wanted to check... Ah, yes. I wanted to check this. Is it worth it to equip this? I don't think so. Probably... How long does this last? Fuck it, just use it.
Alright.
Alright. Oh, these things look fucking vicious, dude. Two shots kill him, though. This huge clock looks like it has partially melted into the black stone surrounding it, but the ground around it has been disturbed, as if someone walked on it recently, perhaps in the last few years. That's not that recent. As something crudely scratched in the clock face, you suddenly feel a strange crawling sensation worming its way through the back of your skull. You know what's written on the clock is a message to you, from you. Examine
Updated
it.
my journal.
Run, doors are lies. Use cannons, then portal.
Looks like the message was written in some haste. Following the message, a crude arrow pointing in the opposite direction is the long hand on the clock. So, this way? Oh. Thanks for the advice. The hell's this? This ancient machine, war relic. Looks like a forgotten war relic. Most of the machine is covered in dust, except for the strange panel with levers on the front of it. Oddly enough, the ground around the panel is disturbed, as if someone walked there recently, perhaps in the last few years. Examine the panel. The panel has a series of gears and levers. Beneath each one are a series of scratch marks that look like they were hastily carved there with a dagger. Some bear no marks, others bear a single slash beneath them. One has an X. Without knowing why, you know the X lever will somehow help you leave this place. Pull the lever marked with an X.
My journal.
Gives way easily beneath your touch, and to your surprise, disintegrates into mist. Not good. Then spreads to your hand, which also begins to fade. Then your arm. Then you're overcome with dizziness, and the walls are fading out around you. What? Fall from grace.
It is difficult to separate shadow from the darkness here.
It's because there is no shadow, because there's no light.
Place meant for the living.
Whoa, boy.
Ah, the Tanari.
So, you are the spider that lies in the center of it all. She's examining him. I have many questions that you could answer. Your goals in this matter have not been entirely clear.
My goals are not for you to know, fallen Tanari. My indulgence is all that keeps your black heart beating in your chest. You may leave with your life now, if you will.
She's examining him. My heart is neither black, nor do I fear for my life. My companions, my friends, are here in your fortress. I shall not leave until we are rejoined, and the man we follow has resolved this matter to a satisfactory conclusion.
There is no satisfactory conclusion to this fool's errand. You will leave this place, and you shall leave your undying companion here. Fear not for his life. The only price he shall pay is the loss of memory.
As gracious as your offer is, I must refuse your offer to abandon my friends. As for the small price he will pay at your hands, it is the equivalent of death to him. I have traveled with this man for some time, and there are many things I do not wish him to forget.
He will forget. It is his fate to remain ignorant. He will forget you, Tanari, just as he has forgotten all who have walked the path of misery with him. He exists to die, forget, and die again. He is nothing.
That is your judgment. The fact remains that I do not wish him to forget me, nor all that he has struggled for to reach this place. He has suffered much, and I will find my sympathies lie with him rather than the arrogant creature that postures before me and fights as a coward fights, preferring to kill from a distance where his opponent cannot reach him. You shall torment him no more.
Tanari, perhaps you doubt my powers here, in this place. A demonstration may silence your doubt.
Harm. Prepare yourself.
You.
Call lightning! Call lightning!
I can forge planes with my power. I can unmake you.
Yeah, hit that.
Fuck him up. Oh, he's not dealing enough damage. He's using the spells we taught Ignis. And that Ignis taught us in return. That's not good. Not good at all. Oh, fuck. Get the fuck off me, bitch. You think shit's sweet, it's actually bitter. Fuck you, pussy ass.
Damn. Die.
Pussy ass bitches. Trying to ambush me and shit. How'd that work out, pussy? Come here. They look the same as him. Which I guess makes sense since these are souls lost to my mortality. What's this? Unlike the other clock with the message, however, this clock face bears no message or marks. Apparently I never came across this one. Interesting. By the way, I heal so fast. Look at my health at the bottom. Like, I feel like fucking Kirito fighting those underleveled,
Die.
fighting those underleveled thugs. I literally heal faster than they can damage me.
I feel stronger.
And we leveled up. Peggers! I'm going to put... Where would I put a point? I think I'll put the point here. Substantial increase to all experience. We could equip this here and, like, further increase our XP. So, wait. It says I get 10,000, so it should just be 1 here. Oh. That is substantial. So if I kill 25 of them, less. If I kill like 20 or so of these guys, I'll level up again. It's actually fucking crazy good.
Damn.
Another cannon. I wonder how the past me figured it out. And yeah, even with 20, like, yeah, it doesn't matter whether I have that thing equipped. 25 Constitution is more than enough to out-heal these creeps. I call them crips. Why would I call them crips? That is not how I wanted to pronounce that word. Oi, come here. Come here, I'm grinding you.
Die.
Each one isn't particularly strong, though. I think it's more about, like, how many of them there are. This ancient machine looks like a forgotten war relic. Alright. Hunt for the panel, then the lever marked with an X. You quickly find the X-marked lever and pull it. It gives way easily beneath your touch and disintegrates into mist. Take a deep breath and the wave of dizziness overtakes you again as the walls fade out around you. Where am I going now? Where am I going now?
Shadows.
Ah, rip.
Ah, the Githzerai. I remember him well. Submit.
Suck my
I
ass.
may be bested in battle, but I shall never be defeated.
You cannot hope to defeat me.
I have been here before. This time I shall never leave.
So be it.
Bro got jumped. But I respect it. Hey. Counter jump! Not gonna lie though, Daikon. If it had been me, I would have beat the fuck out of all of them. I would simply become jump proof. Like, he has the spells, he could have just, like,
Damn.
used them. Like, increase his armor class, do all that shit to himself, make himself strong enough to survive. None for the panel, and use it. Where am I going now? Anna. With the punch dagger. Which doesn't... The format of the dagger doesn't look that good. It's cold here.
Ah, the fiendling girl.
Ah, the fiendling girl. Where is the one who brought you here? Wasn't his turn yet. Yeah. Never stood a chance. Hit initiative. Yeah. In a place where you'll never find him. If you think to be taken in, you'll be needing to get through me first. Your words have passion, strength, and precious little reason. If it gives me the strength to gut ya, I dinna care. Curious. Your reason for following him here is becoming clear. Enough of your chattering. If it's a fight you want, then could it be that you somehow perceive yourself as special in his eyes? If you're gonna try and get past me, then go on and do it. Fiendling, I have watched the one you follow across many lifetimes. I know his heart, and I know there have been countless others who have felt passion for him. Of them all, you are certainly the least
You are a thing, bastardized by your parents and the planes. Shut your bone box, you hear me? Shut! Answer me this, and you will know silence, child. Does the one you follow matter to you?
He matters more to me than my life.
Then die.
Damn, Anna, you can't hit for shit, huh? She didn't land a single shot on him. I don't know, Anna. I don't know if we can date. Okay, so that's one. I need to find all the cannons, right? So I've got this one, that one, and that one.
This is it.
Yes. Do I just need to continue activating the cannons again and again and again?
Die.
Maybe just reactivating the cannons will do. No, no trace of the lever you first pulled. Oh, there's a clock here. Oh, and another one here. Yep.
Updated my journal.
In the distance, you hear a roaring sound as if something just opened, and a howling wind is rushing through the vaults. As you try and figure out what the sound is coming from, you suddenly realize you are disintegrating, becoming part of the wind. Now what's happening? Nordham!
Processing. Plane. Negative material. Location. Fortress of Regrets.
Ah, the rogue construct.
Sense of closure imminent.
You have overstepped yourself. Submit.
You wish harm upon one who has aided Nordham at cost to his selves. Nordham will attempt to stop you. Prospect of success slight.
The body is a shell. Intense pressure may fracture it. Shall I continue?
You intend to harm him. Nordham will stop you. Nordham damaged.
F Nordham. He tried. And we must respect the attempt. Because he went at it like, hey, I'm going to try and stop you now. I'm aware I'm not going to succeed. I'm still going to try. Bring it, pussy. And I can respect that. Who's the dick casting spells? I want to look him in the eyes before I bash his brains out. And I also want to tell him that, you know, he failed. His spell did nothing, like 8 damage. Like, in the time it takes you to cast the second spell, I'm going to recover all of my health. It's not going to do a damn thing. Okay, so we're going to level up... I'm thinking leveling up more wisdom. Leveling up this... Yeah, no, I don't... More wisdom. Actually, do I need more wisdom? No, I don't need more wisdom. But it might be fun to get more of it.
Damn.
Yeah, just keep killing these things, I guess. And just get more and more XP. If I can get to 25 wisdom, then I'll start leveling strength again. And like, that's one more point in wisdom.
Damn.
I've already used that cannon. Oh, that thing is active now. Okay. Let's go. Let us proceed. Damn. Critical miss. Damn. Swings again. Critical hit. Oh boy, here comes Ignis. You'll burn me and set fire to the plains, huh?
The flames will consume
I doubt that. I am now resistant to fire. Come here. Come here, Ignis. He's hitting me with everything he has, and he can't even damage me properly. Because every time he hits me, I just recover almost immediately the whole thing. What the hell's this? The huge crystal radiates a pulsating spectral light as it hovers above the crater. In the middle of the room, the rhythm of its pulses remind you of a heartbeat, but slow and sickly. Light from the crystal touches the edges of the room like fingers, each ray of light casting a glow on the ruined faces of the statues surrounding it. Touch the crystal. There's a moment of dizziness as you touch the crystal, then a slow chill passes through your body, and you discover that your muscles have locked, your hand frozen to the crystal's surface. There's a moment of silence, then sharp pains splinter through your body like fractures. You feel as if your very being has been turned to ice, then shattered. Oh boy. He has awakened. Finally, I thought you would die. You would die again, waiting for him to rise.
Perhaps you will still die. Never forget, I watch you thieves, you killers, kill us all 3 of you.
Never care how you speak to me, you deranged wreck. He was fortunate to reach here with all those traps you scattered throughout the plains. I swear if I could have crossed the years to put you out of your misery, the 2 of you be silent. Let us make sure he is all right and save the arguments for later. Who are you all? By the hells, he's lost his memories. Damnation! He's useless to us now! Calm yourself, he's only disoriented. As were we all. Give him a moment to get his bearings.
You're all thieves! Why, my body! My body! You won't give it back! I am at my limit. With your howling, be silent.
Or this arguing avails us nothing. Give him his space, leave him be. Time is no longer in our favor. I will not stand here and squander another moment while our adversary is no doubt hunting for us. We waited long enough for him to awaken. I will speak to him now. The man before you resembles you, but he carries himself more like a force than a man. His eyes are watching you carefully, and as you study him, you feel him studying you. So, it has come to this. Who are you? I will not surrender my name to you or any man. As for who I am, you should be asking yourself that. You are one of my incarnations. You made it here with my clues to guide you. We're separate incarnations? How is that possible? The incarnation is silent for a moment, then his expression changes to contempt. If there is anything I have hated about you, it is your countless questions. Your desperate fumbling for meaning and answers. The man's voice like a hatchet, and anger flickers across his features. The time for questions is past. Now you will listen to me. I was the first to breach this fortress, and whatever it is that waits us here was somehow able to defeat me. It will not best me a second time. You sound as if you intend to fight whatever it is that lurks here. Of course. That's the only reason we're speaking now. I'll need you to be the shell, but your mind must be my mind. Do you understand me? You mean you intend to possess me?
Updated my journal.
Yes. We cannot leave this place in pieces. Only one may leave. How are we to become one? You must surrender your will to me. Your knowledge and skills, whatever little you've managed to accumulate in your life, may prove useful. It ultimately will be but a fraction of my power, but it might have its uses. Yet you came here previously and were defeated. I was taken unawares, and I did not anticipate that my companions would be split from me upon my arrival. What happened after that is confusing. So, even if I surrendered to you, we could still fail. Unlikely. I am the only one who possesses the knowledge necessary to succeed. This moment is the culmination of centuries of planning. Many have suffered and died for us to be here. Their sacrifice must not be in vain. It is delivered with like a speech, and there's no passion behind the words. And why should I let you possess me? You have no choice in the matter. You do not know how to escape this place. I do. If you refuse to surrender to me, I will refuse to surrender to you, and neither of us will ever be able to leave this place. Only one may leave, and it will not be you. If you're one of my incarnations, I have questions for you. I will indulge you, but only for a while longer. You're the one who saved Daikon and tracked Law, the one who imprisoned Vylor, and the one who led Dayanara to her death. What of it? All of it was done with a purpose. You gave Daikon the Unbroken Circle of Zerthamon. Why? The Unbroken Circle, that collection of lies. Yes, it was a week's work to forge such a thing. It was necessary to make it so he would cease doubting himself. You made it, but you told him. Perhaps they carry some truth, I know not. I know that they were tedious writings, but the words were enough to give him faith. Why? Your ignorance astounds me. Can it be that you do not know what he carries in his hands? That blade he carries is shaped by his thoughts. Such a tool, when used properly, could slay the multiverse itself. Though obviously the kith became separated when we arrived in the fortress and I was unable to make use of his blade. Unfortunate. Something else I would know. You're the one who led Dayanara to her death. No. What was the purpose of saving Daikon and tracked Law? No, you already know that. You saved him because of his blade. Why? Okay, no. This is just repeating that. Whoa, okay. What was the purpose of imprisoning Vylor? Vylor was becoming tiresome. Those mercy-killer dogs will hunt you across the plains themselves in search of justice. And Vylor was an especially persistent hound. He was much too close to justice for my tastes. Why was he hunting for us? Oh, any of countless reasons. Some of which lie with me, and others which lie in the hands of other incarnations. There have been many lives that have been blackened by incarnations with damaged minds. Some of us have created problems. I believe in solutions. Was he a threat? Oh, yes. Or else I would have simply killed him. There is some link between him and justice itself, and that gives him power even over immortals such as us, especially if our injustices are great, and ours are of the blackest sort. I see. There are other things I would know. Why did Dayanara have to die? Dayanara, that girl had little sense of the plains in her, and that was what I needed her for. You see, the Dustmen have it right. Sometimes, when you feel too much passion, you cling too tightly to life to let go, and neither did Dayanara, as I hoped she would.
That woman! That ghost! She tormented me for years, pursuing me, hating me, and you were the one that killed her!
The Incarnation barely even glances at the Howling One and merely sneers. You, blaming me for anything is laughable. It wasn't out of malice, though she did become tiresome. It's just that when I arrived in the fortress, I didn't intend to stay. I just wanted to get in, sacrifice her, then get out. Why did you do such a terrible thing? I needed someone to be my eyes here on the negative material plane, to serve as a scout, to try and find out who my killer was. Only the dead can survive here for long, so Dayanara had to be sacrificed, so that she could become something more than she was. A tricky business, but it worked. She helped you, didn't she? You didn't have to kill her. And that is why you will be defeated if you confront our killer. It is because you are weak, and you do not see that some things are necessary. That wasn't necessary. It was convenient for you. You should have looked for other solutions. No, I'll go with this one. You dare call me weak? You orchestrated all these grand plans for defeating this invisible enemy, and you got your ass handed to you anyway. And some poor girl was murdered because of it. Because if you'd done your job the first time you were here, this wouldn't even be a problem. You dare lecture me? Women have always walked our path with us, whether Dayanara or Ravel, or any other woman, and they have suffered. And it was always their choice. Dayanara would have died for me if I'd asked her to. There was no crime. I won't discuss it with you any longer. There are other things I would know. Tell me of Zechariah. The archer. Well, old son Zechariah could see things with his eyes that I couldn't. And he could hit him with arrows too. So? Well, I was walking into this fortress blind in some ways. I didn't know what my killer was, so I needed someone who could see things. I couldn't in case the enemy was beyond my visual range. Could see things I couldn't in case the enemy was beyond my visual range. Zechariah ended up dying too fast, though, so he wasn't any use in the end. You're the one who taught Ignis the art. Ignis? Is that a name? Who the hell's you talking about? He doesn't even remember him. But it was him, I know it. You built that tomb beneath Sigil, didn't you? The one with the traps? I'd almost forgotten. Yes, what a waste that was. Obviously that didn't work, and it cost a lot of blood and coin too.
What? It was easy to breach that child's trap. I found it and changed it to make it harder. Changed the writings.
Yet another thing you will answer for. Though I suppose it doesn't matter. It was shortly after the failure of the tomb trap that I decided to carry the battle to our killer, rather than wait for him to show any longer. Were you the one who pried Mort off the Pillar of Skulls? Is Mort still alive? That piking skull couldn't be trusted farther than I could throw him, claiming he had information when he didn't. Then I had to go through the torment of prying him off the Pillar of Skulls. Then he feigned ignorance once he was off of it. I humored him since he told me everything I needed from him. Feigned ignorance? Oh yes, once a liar, always a liar. It takes a stronger mind than the skulls to get me to laugh, though. What was his game? What more did he have to lie about? It's of no matter. Let the skull have his secrets, they're worthless to us. I don't like this guy, I want to kick his ass. Who are these others? Other incarnations, reflections of ourselves. I will have them merge with me after I deal with you. Or kill them if they refuse. It is of no matter, they are not necessary. You still want to fight whatever it is that lurks here. Were you the one who asked Farad to get the bronze sphere from the catacombs? Farad? Oh, yes, the trash king with all the tough bloods that thought I was easy prey. After only a little bloodletting, I struck a bargain with him. He would see to it that if his men found me, they would take me safely to the mortuary, and of course, I needed the eyes and hands of his men to scour the catacombs beneath the sigil for me, for the bronze sphere. Yes, I told Farad it was the only thing that would save his miserable life. What a sniveling little dodger he was. You see, the old bastard was destined to end up on the Pillar of Skulls when he died, and he was desperately trying to weasel out of it. So I told him there was an item beneath the sigil that would save him from his fate, if he could only find it, but it wouldn't save him. It was just something you wanted him to find. Of course, it was useless to him. One cannot dodge fate so easily. However, nothing motivates a man faster than telling him that what he seeks will save his soul from eternal damnation. I intended to take it from him after he found it. It's just that searching for it myself would have taken too long. And why should I do it, when I could have someone else hunt for it? Actually, he ended up tricking me into finding it. Why was it so important? Important? Do you not know? Do you have it with you? No, it died with Farad. What did it do? It was a dead sensory stone. Do you know what it contained? It held the last experiences of the first of us, when we were one man, not a string of incarnations. If there had been some way of unlocking it, I would have been able to see inside his mind. See why this all happened? Yes, it is the answer I've always sought. Why this happened, why we became immortal, and I fear we shall never know. Perhaps there are no answers in such a thing, perhaps there never was. I don't deal in the realms of perhaps and maybe. I seek answers. It is what has allowed us to get this far. If we had left life in your hands, we wouldn't have even a fraction of the truth we now possess, and in that truth lies power. You will realize that when we merge. There are other things I would know. I will not merge with you, but no, let's go with this. Were you responsible for the tattoos on my back, the ones I read when I woke up in the mortuary? The directions. Of course I was responsible. I knew there was a chance I might fail here and lose my memories. I wanted future incarnations to benefit from some guidance. So I had the directions stitched on my back, and such things like journals tend to be lost so easily. Directions were kind of vague, though. You were a fool. The directions needed to be vague. I couldn't spell out exactly what was happening to us, so I left a signpost. What do you think would have happened if a dustman had read them? Or someone even more balmy? How quickly do you think we would have been buried alive or cremated? Why'd you put that warning about Mort on the back? Is Mort still alive? Oh, okay. Very well. What about me seeking out Farad, though? Why him? Farad? Oh, yes, that's right. Okay, never mind. He's just going to say that same thing again. I will not merge with you. You will merge with me. I surrender to no man. It is you who will be absorbed by me. I doubt it. Do you intend to fight me on this? You're no match for me. There's little point in resisting. I shall not fight you this day, then. Still, there are other things I would know. Nothing more to say for a moment. We'll speak again later. But I have the wisdom. Alright. Are you alright? Who are you? Have we ever had a name, or was it just the first of us? Know that I am your ally in this. I, like these others, have died my death in your mind, and this figment is all that remains. But who are you? Huh. This must be disorienting for you. Let me try and explain. I am one of your incarnations. I was once lost, now I'm here again. How's that possible? I do not know. Whatever you touched within the fortress has brought pieces of yourself to the surface. One of the others may know the means of how this came to be. It is beyond me. If you're part of me, there are things I would know. I've had countless lives. Why there are only 3 incarnations here? I do not know. Perhaps we were the 3 pieces that were somehow still present in your mind. Present how? I do not know for sure, but I would guess that when we die, traces of the former personality remain in your mind. And I know that sometimes we may make ourselves felt. How? When you were about to place yourself in danger or were close to realization, for example, I found that I could stir, help prod you in the right direction. So you were that crawling sensation I kept feeling in the back of my skull. I'd be at a loss to describe how it felt to you, but it is possible, yes. Do you know why I wanted to become immortal? No, I do not. I think it was done out of fear. Perhaps one of the others knows, but not I. Why would it be done out of fear? What man wishes to die? But only the first of us will ever truly know the reason that brought us to this state. Before you said that when we die, traces are left in the mind. That's what caused you all to emerge, right? My understanding may not be complete, but yes, that seems to be the case, and we may make ourselves felt in small ways. So is it possible that the first of us, the real one of us, before all the incarnation, might still be buried somewhere in my mind? You were the first of us. I know what you're thinking. It is not the case. You think that knowing the mind of the first of us will somehow help you here in this place, but it will not. But why? I have so many questions that you can answer. Why did we become immortal? Why? Because if we die, truly die, the incarnation looks up at you and his eyes are like steel. Death's kingdom will not be paradise. Not for us. If you spoke to these others that were here, know that a fraction of the evil of their lives is but a drop of water compared to the evil of mine. That life, that one life, even without the thousands of others, has given a seat in the lower planes for eternity. You seem so much calmer, more well-intentioned. I became that, yes, because for me, it is regret that may change the nature of a man. But it was too late. I was already damned. I found that changing my nature was not enough. I needed time, and I needed more life. So I came to the greatest of the Great Sisters and asked her for a boon, to try and help me live long enough to rectify all the damage I had done, to make me immortal. And Ravel did, but when she first tested your immortality and killed you, you forgot everything. Everything! And the planes have been dying ever since. The crime is great, and the blame is mine. There are so many questions I have of you. Who are you? What was your life like? Who? When I become no more, when I merge with you, you will have the answers you seek. It may take some time to sort them out, but they are there. It is difficult to communicate a life with words. Very well, we shall become one. Are you ready? One last thing. Just this. Before I return to Oblivion, there is something I would know. What do you wish to know? Did you live your life? The brief life you had, in the end, was it worth it? What little I experienced I enjoyed. I do not wish to forget it.
I feel stronger.
You think he's going to say something, but then he collapses, the life running out of him and into yours. As he falls to the black stones, you feel a crawling sensation in the back of your skull, making you shiver. You know the incarnation is no more.
I feel stronger.
Hey, level up. Okay, so we now have maxed out Constitution. I guess let's go int. Wish I had some extra sources of intelligence so I could make that guy do the thing for me. Ooh, let's actually use this. We could probably do it now that we know what it is. As you hold the sphere up this time and examine it, you feel the memories of the first of your incarnations stirring within you, but it is not an insistent or driving force. It is calm, like the thoughts of a man walking across a great distance to speak to a friend he hasn't seen in ages. As you feel this presence in your mind, you see the sphere in a different light. Not as ugly or hideous, but as something precious, like a newborn child. The sphere is the repository of your last moments before you met Ravel on the Grey Waste, and asked the impossible of her. You know why you asked her. You know that all you need to do is touch the surface of the sphere with both hands and feel regret, and the stone will open itself to you. Clasp the stone and feel regret. The sphere wrinkles in your hands, the skin of the sphere peeling away into tears, and turning into a rain of bronze that encircles you. No, it was tears. Each droplet, each fragment that enters you, you feel a new memory stirring, a lost love, a forgotten pain, an ache of loss, and with it comes the great pleasure of regret. Regret of careless actions, the regret of suffering, regret of war, regret of death, and you feel your mind begin buckling from the pressure. So much all at once, so much damage done to others, so an entire fortress may be built from such pain. Focus, keep your center, and suddenly, through the torrent of regrets, you feel the first incarnation again. His hand, invisible and weightless, is upon your shoulder, steadying you. He doesn't speak, but with his touch, you suddenly remember your name. And it's such a simple thing, not at all what you thought it might be. You feel yourself suddenly comforted. In knowing your name, your true name, you know that you have gained back perhaps the most important part of yourself. In knowing your name, you know yourself, and you know now that there is very little you cannot do. The first incarnation's hand is gone from your shoulder, and he is watching you with a slight smile. That was my name all along, but if I was... The first incarnation holds his finger to his lips, silencing you. He nods at the symbol at your arm, as if indicating you should make use of it. The symbol of torment, seems brittle somehow, as if it is only barely holding itself to your skin. Unconsciously, you reach out and peel it from your arm. It gives way with a slight resistance, like pulling off a scab. As you hold the symbol, you know you can harness its power. It no longer rules you. I no longer wear the symbol. Does that mean... As you get halfway through your question, you realize there is a heavy silence in your mind. You can no longer feel the presence of the first incarnation with you. Take the symbol of torment.
Stronger.
2 level ups. The named one. We level up again. 11! I'm sorry, what? I only need this much. I'll leave it at 18. Put 2 points here. What the hell is wrong with the sound? It might be me. Or do you mean this? I don't know what sound you're referring to. It might be me. Like, not gonna lie, it might be my bad. Bro, we leveled up like crazy from doing that. Holy shit. Symbol of Torment. Invokes Rune of Torment. The symbol no longer rules you, and you may harness its power to bring retribution against your enemies. Merely holding it and invoking its power will summon all the pain and suffering from your past incarnations upon your foes. Nah, the in-game music. Oh, it's just the music. The music's just fucky. Like that. Yeah, no, it's meant to sound distorted. It sounds like that for me as well. I have no idea what this is. Sounding stone? I'm gonna save, and then I'm gonna use this. This dark stone is covered in dust, as if it had been sitting here for years. It looks like a piece of one of the statues that was chipped away. A series of strange runes and markings cover the stone, and it feels strangely familiar somehow. Examine it. As you touch the stone, a mouth appears on the side and begins speaking. In your voice, it echoes as if speaking within a great chamber. Dakon, Mort, Zachariah, Deonara, it is I. I have placed a minor messaging enchantment on this stone. Listen to it fully, then do as I say. The voice takes a deep breath, sounds irritated. I don't know how we got separated, but I think the portal that brought us here divided us. It's only a minor setback. When you find this stone, stay with it until I can rejoin you. Based on my divinations, this fortress is the size of several cities. The less you move around, the easier it is for me to find you. I fought my way through the first of the vaults. This place is filled with shadows. Way too many to keep fighting. If you encounter any, run before they swarm you. They're much tougher than the other shadows we encountered before. I think the energy of the plane feeds them somehow. Makes them stronger. There were a series of great war relics within the vault that shifted me from place to place. I managed to lure the shadows to each machine, then shift while they swarmed where I had been. It bought me some time enough to escape. Once I had tripped 4 relics, it opened a portal out. See, this guy's a pussy. He had to run away from the shadows. Me, I just beat the fucking dicks off him with my big-ass hammer that I got from a Deva. Which, let's be honest, wasn't really a Deva. He was probably comparable to a Solar with how strong he was. Because, like, Devas are weaker than Cornagons. Devas are, like, not that strong. He actually might have been a Planetar. Yeah, he's either a Solar or a Planetar. But I would say Solar. The way he acted. It strikes me now that the vault I came from might be some strange sort of gatehouse. The relics seem to seal it off from both the inside and the outside of the fortress. Whoever built this place likes keeping the shadows under guard so they can't run loose. The shadows don't have any substance, so they wouldn't be able to use the machines to escape the vault. I'll have to think about that some more. No matter. I'm in a room with a great crystal in it, and I'm going to examine it more closely before moving on. There are 5 statues in the room, and they look like me. They look old, too, like they've been here for some time. As for the crystal, it doesn't seem like it belongs in the fortress, and its size and shape reminds me of something I've read in the annals. Some sort of dimensional prison that segments the soul. I don't think it's a coincidence the portal from the main vault teleported me here. I think the crystal's a trap, so don't touch it until we're together again. I mean it, Mort. I'm going to try and find you all now. If you find this Reader Stone, do not move from this spot, or I may never find you. I've left some supplies for you in the base of one of the statues. Don't waste them. I don't know how long it's going to take for us to find our enemy and get out, and we may need those supplies later. I'll see you all soon. I guess that's what that was for. Throw it out. The jump to. Keep the dodecahedron, keep this, because it's, you know, I don't know, it feels personally irrelevant since I'm a Godsman. Let's talk to the paranoid one. The man before you resembles you, but his back is hunched, as if he was perpetually afraid of being stuck. He's watching you warily, and he hisses as you approach, his hands clenching as if wanting to strangle you. His arms are horribly gnarled and scarred, as if they had been dunked into a stream of acid, and his left arm looks like it is holding on by a thread, literally. Who are you?
Know that you will not last long in this place, thief! Mazes and regrets and death are all that are here.
You're wasting your time speaking to that one. His thoughts are all angles and spite and nothing more. Stop wasting time. There's much the two of us must speak of.
Thief! I will feel the bones of your neck snap beneath my fingers. Take my body back. Thief! You wear my body like a cloak and you shame me.
I am no thief. I stole nothing from you.
You stole everything. I walk on the streets of the Ring City, and all you saw me knew me. All that you had done, all that you had harmed, they were waiting for me, blaming me, hurting me, until I couldn't take their voices anymore, and had to make them silent.
You were the one who left the trap? No, let's not go with this one. Let's go with this one instead. Don't mention the trap, because he'll get pissed off if we do that. You were the one who killed the linguist Finn, weren't you? Then wrote the dodecahedron journal in the language of the Uyo. It seems just looking at you is making him uncomfortable. You're the one who set fire to Yanis's legacies, weren't you? Trying to destroy my legacy?
I burned the false papers, yes! More lies! Lies about my false lives!
There are other things I would know. Were you the one who strangled all those people in Sigil?
They claimed they knew me. I had to silence them. Stop their voices. Accusing, always accusing.
I see. There are other things I would know. You're the incarnation of the Lady Maze, aren't you? I found your journal in the Lady's Maze.
Escape, simple trap. Broke her maze with ease, I did. Could have made it tighter, deadlier. She knew nothing of what it takes to trap me.
Seems so. Let us speak in private, just the two of us. As you speak the language of the Uo, the incarnation's eyes widen. He stares at you. After a moment of silence, he replies in the same language.
Only I know the language of the Uyo. How do you know it?
You are correct. You are the only one who knows the language of the Uyo. So if I know the language of the Uyo, I must be you. It is these others who are not you, for they do not know the language of the Uyo.
I hear you.
This place confuses one's perception. We are both you, and now we must become one.
I no longer wish to live like this.
You no longer have to. All the pain and torment of your existence, I will wipe it away. You have suffered much. You were born into a world where nothing made sense, where strangers claimed they knew you. They blamed you for things you knew nothing of, and they tried to hurt you.
Yes.
I will protect you now. You will know peace, for that is all you have ever wanted, isn't it? The Incarnation relaxes at your words, his eyes dimming as he locks gazes with you. There's the faintest of whispers, and he falls to the black stones. With his collapse, you feel a crawling sensation in the back of your skull. My strength has increased, and my constitution too, and there's a flood of memories, and strength and emotions, and you steady yourself, dizzy for a moment, then your vision clears. You are yourself once more. We are very strong now. I'll keep this for the extra health and armor class. Although, honestly... Now it's just us. Who were those other versions of us? I see, alright. Okay, let's save and let's try this. Let's try to trick him. How do you propose we do that? You must surrender your will to me, your knowledge and skills, whatever little you've managed to accumulate. Okay, yeah. How do I surrender my will? In simplest terms, we simply lock gaze and you surrender yourself. You will merge with me and we shall be as one, with my mind dominating. Very well, I shall surrender my will. Bluff. So be it then. We shall see what your mind has in store. You lock gazes with him. His eyes are like stones, and they still and they start to drag you down. Lock gazes with him. Force him to merge with you. As you swim in the corridors of his mind, the first emotion you encounter is surprise, and his eyes widen. He's not absorbing you. Your will is stronger and is consuming him. You feel him desperately trying to pull back, but he cannot. He's too weak. Your will blocks his retreat while drawing him deeper into your subconscious. This is the last time we shall speak. Return to death where you belong. He looks incredulous for a moment. Then he disintegrates. You feel a rush of knowledge pouring through you, fighting to the surface. It's almost too much to absorb at once. You find yourself disoriented. So much knowledge, so many experiences that... And as quickly as it occurred, the rush subsides. You steady yourself. The bits of knowledge swirl about in your mind, and you will make sense of them later. For now, only one piece of knowledge is important. The Incarnation did not know how to leave this place. He lied to trick you into surrendering. Damn it.
I feel stronger.
Hey, we absorbed all of them, and I can take this off because my wisdom is pretty high now. More than high enough. We could max out my wisdom. Could also max out constitution. Yeah, max out wisdom. Don't need this anymore. Put that on. Throw that out. By the way, let me check something. I want to see what this looks like. Can I do that again? Oh, that's beautiful.
Done.
If I ever take too much damage, I just like do that, and I can just immediately jump right into using whatever I want. I don't have particularly high charisma, but everything else is very high. I should actually keep this, now that I think about it. This one,
unnecessary, and honestly, this also kind of unnecessary. Don't need it at all. This one especially. Let's go with this one instead because of the resistance. Before you is the ghostly form of Deonara. Her spectral gown seems stirred by some ethereal breeze. Her eyes rest on yours, and you feel a strange, disjointed sensation, as if you're looking at several pairs of eyes at once. Deonara? My love, at last I have found you. I searched for you after you were divided by the crystal. This fortress spans hundreds of miles, and I feared you were lost to me. Are you well? I think so. I'm just tucking my shirt in my pants, because it's getting cold. And I'm just, you know, not letting my body heat escape. It's mine! It's my heat! You can't have it! Fuck you! I think so. The crystal divided me, but I am one again. I'm trapped here, however. I suspect trapping you here was the crystal's true purpose. It poses no barrier for one such as I. Much do my eyes see, and the halls of this fortress are well known to me. If you are trapped here, my love, I shall see to it that you are set free. Where is it you wish to go? I wish to speak to you for a moment, tell you how you died, and why. What are you speaking of? When I brought you to this fortress, it was my intention that you die here. I needed someone to remain behind so that they would serve as a link to this place. I knew because you loved me so much, your love would stave off death and allow you to become a spirit. That is why you suffer now. I am sorry, Deonara. Do you love me? Fuck. I'm sorry, Deonara. I do not know. I do not. I never knew you. Perhaps if I had met you under different circumstances. Then this shall be the ending of things between us, my love. I have remained here for you, for no other reason. I will help you one last time, then I shall travel beyond the eternal boundary as I was meant. Then I will ask this last thing and leave you in peace. I am trapped here. Can you help me? I wish to rejoin my friends. As you wish, my love. Touch my hands, and the walls of this fortress shall be walls no more.
I shall wait for you in death's halls, my love.
We kept our oath to her. Son of a bitch. They're all dead.
All right.
And I can't revive them because they're not in my party.
So you have come. Then you shall die again.
Uh-huh. The Transcendent One.
So you have come. You are unwelcome here, Broken One.
What have you done to my friends?
Are they dead? Yes. Unlike you, they have but one life. And they wasted it for your sake.
They died for you as they always have. Such is the way of all mortal things. It is the fate of all that follow you, Broken One. You have forgotten much. Why did you do it? They tried to harm me, here of all places. I defended myself. In so doing, mortality claimed them. Their deaths were by their own hand. I gave them the opportunity to depart this place, but they seemed determined to help you, despite the cost to themselves, so you killed them. The tiefling girl was especially fierce in your defense.
Her feelings for you burned brighter than Elysium's fires. And the Tanari, she was quite strong. Her tolerance for pain would have shamed the Batizu themselves. I took no pleasure in their deaths. Then why did you do it? It was not my will. It was not I that brought them here. All of them had a choice, and they chose to die for you. It has always been the way of all that follow you, for they are tormented souls seeking a release, but they know not why. You have forgotten this, and you shall again. I know you for what you are. You are my mortality. Your armor, it is twisted like tree branches. Such things speak of Ravel's magics. Yes, I am that which was split from you by the hag's power. I am that which walks with all life. My voice is a death rattle, a last breath in the throat, the whisper of a dying man. I have been freed from the prison of your flesh. Freed from me? The moment I was split from your cancerous shell, I knew life. I knew freedom. I shall not surrender it to you. We were not meant to be separated, and the planes have suffered because of our separation. You know nothing of meaning and separation. Before your memory dies again, know that we were never meant to be as one. This shall be the last time you and I speak, Broken One. Then there's something I would know, Spirit. I've traveled far, and there are many questions you can answer. I will indulge you this one last time. Then this fortress shall be silent again. And my questions are these. You've done everything you can to prevent us from meeting face to face. Why? Do not think I fear to face you, Broken One. Do you think I fear to face you, Broken One? I do not. Is that why you sent shadows to kill me rather than trying to defeat me yourself? They've never succeeded in killing me, nor will they. I said shadows because their reach is long, yet it is my eyes that guide them, so the shadows can travel distances you cannot. There is nothing I cannot do, yet you never travel beyond these walls to fight me, only send shadows. That is how a coward fights. My energies are needed to sustain this place, Broken One, else it would be my hand on your throat with each of your deaths. I may not travel beyond these fortress walls for long. Yet even when I was in, I don't believe you. I think you're afraid to confront me, or else you are lying to me. There's another reason you remain here. You know nothing. Why is sustaining this place so important to you? If you are truly as powerful as you say, why would you want to remain here? There's nothing here. It is my fortress. It is my home. And what a home it is, too. Mortared from my regrets, with nothing but the shades of those we've murdered filling its halls. Abandoned relics of the past languishing beneath dust, and the life-draining energies of the negative material plane to feast the eyes on. There are words for places like that. They're called prisons. Every word betrays your ignorance, Broken One. The fortress is silent. All that comes here dies before intruding into my presence, and the shadows are quiet creatures. I think you have to remain here, along with the shadows and the ghosts, because that's what you've become. I don't think you sustain this place at all. I think it sustains you. I remain here by choice. Really? So when you said you can't journey beyond this fortress for long, you were lying? And how is it possible that a fortress built from my regrets needs you to sustain it? I will see you die 1,000 deaths for your insolence, Broken One. You are an intruder within these halls, and I shall see to it you never return. There are other things I would know. My friends, I want their lives returned to them, and I want them to have free passage from this place. No, they are dead. Dead they shall remain. Why? Can't you save them? Don't you have the power?
Do not question my power here in this place. There is nothing I cannot do, now that I am free of you. But it is not my will that they be saved. They challenged me in my home, and their deaths shall be reminders to all that challenge me. You... I don't think you have a choice. I don't think you can resurrect them, Broken One. In the span of your forgotten lifetimes, I have observed, learned, and gathered power within the vaults of my body. When you fought in the Black Decade War, all your military knowledge was carved in my mind. When you danced sorceries with Lum the Mad, I learned with you. All you have forgotten, I have not. The power over life and death is but a minor display of my power. You say you learned with me. What I experienced, you experienced. Are you saying we share a link, you and I? It is a small thing of no consequence. Leonara told me that I could reverse death only when the victim had died close to me, or when she had wakened me. Are you saying that was only a fraction of my power over life and death? Your mind is a broken stone, its edges dull from misuse and neglect. Even if you knew the power, you would not know how to harness it. If you claim you have the power, then I must have the power too, even if I wasn't there at the moment of death. You do not have the years needed to learn the arts of life and death. You will fall before me.
You feel a stirring in your mind. You suddenly realize you do possess the years needed to learn, for you knew it all once, across multiple incarnations. But the process will take time, and you know your mortality will not allow you the time you need. You may have the time to resurrect one companion, but no more than that.
You know, as I was making my way here, I opened that inner vault.
Those greater shadows are running free in the fortress. They're no longer locked in that chamber. Let's do something else first. I may be immortal, but Ravel told me the ritual was flawed. Whenever I die, I lose a fraction of my mind. In time, after many deaths, I shall lose the ability to even think for myself. It is of no matter. You cannot die. Your mind may be lost, but your flesh will live on. That is all that is needed. Needed? Why? We share a link, you and I, however small. I do not wish you destroyed, only far from me. Then why have you been trying to kill me all this time? It is of no consequence. Wait, those shadows you sent against me, they never succeeded in killing me, but that was never their purpose, was it? They only kill me to make me forget. There is nothing in your shell of a mind that is of consequence, Broken One, except one thing. From what the Pillar of Skulls told me, there were 3 that knew where you could be found and how to reach you. One was Trius, but he's dead. One's you, and the other is me. Once I forget, there's no one in all of existence who knows who you are and how to reach you. I see Time's blade has not bled your mind of all reason. My purpose was always such, to make you forget. But why? Why do... Because I never again wish to suffer your presence, Broken One. You are an irritation, a reminder of what life once was, and I detest such reminders. I wish to be left in peace in my fortress. As you have forgotten me, I wish to forget you forever. I don't think that's the reason either. I think you make me forget because you fear me.
My energies are needed to sustain this place, Broken One, else it would be my hand.
And that crystal you set up to try and segment me and trap me. You didn't want to kill me, you only wanted to imprison me.
Yes, the crystal is a prison, perhaps one of the greatest ever devised. I used it, for I tire of tracking you across the plains, Nameless One. You are difficult to find. I prefer you be kept close, where I may watch you. The crystal is such a place where you may be kept. I would know how you freed yourself from the crystal.
Why am I difficult to find?
It is of no consequence.
Why not tell me then? I will forget this anyway, and I would know this last time.
Just as there is power in names, there is power in not having a name. The eyes of the plains slide off such a one such as you, and one such as I. I would know how you freed myself.
My ways are my own. Know that prison cannot hold me, just as you cannot stop me now.
Such arrogance. We shall test their arrogance this day.
Other things I would know. Yeah. You said we share a link. It is of no consequence. Is it? Maybe you didn't want to kill me because if I were to die, the link between us would be broken. And you would be destroyed as well. You cannot die. Well, if I cannot die, then you can't exist. You're my mortality. Perhaps once, no longer. I have changed. I have transcended and become something greater. How so? But at your core, you are still my mortality. If I die, you die. You know nothing of what you speak. Your words are hollow, as is your shell. I think I know exactly what I'm saying. If I were to be destroyed, you would be destroyed. You listen, but you do not hear. Know that you cannot die. Actually, I can. Now. I had a golem forge a weapon that could kill even me. All it needed was to be brought to a place cut off from the rest of the planes, so my immortality could not draw upon other lives. And here I am. You lie. Do I? Look upon this blade. See its nature. If you are as all-knowing, as all-powerful as you claim, then you will know this is the weapon that can unmake me, and since we share a link, it is the blade that can unmake you. You would not dare such a thing. You know I would. After all the misery you've put me through, I would gladly stab this right through your spectral hide. I will use the blade on myself if you do not surrender to me. You and I both be destroyed. It would be a fool's gesture. Your death would have no meaning. As I see it, I have two choices. Either I kill myself with this blade, or I let you kill me again and again, losing what few pieces of my mind I have left. I think I'd prefer the quick death, unless you have a third option. There is no resolution to this matter. You will surrender the blade, then you will submit. You will leave this fortress, and you will leave without your memory. There is no other solution. There is one other one. Reunite with me. We will become one again, as we were meant to be. You know not what you do. If we are reunited, then it shall be an ending. There shall be no future for us. We shall go on to further torments. It is better that happen than the multiverse continues to suffer because of us. If we become one, we shall suffer. There is too much of the nature of the first one in us for us to be saved. We shall be damned. You know not what you do. No, I know very well what I do. And I think this is the only answer. Prepare yourself. Know that I have always hated you, Broken One. When we are one, I will continue to hate you. When your shell dies at last, know that I shall take pleasure in your death. I can live with that, and so can the planes. Know that my hatred for you will unmake the planes. Prepare yourself. We shall be as one again, until your last moments of life. Before we do, what of my friends? Is it possible to save them? I am mortality itself. The nature of life and death is something I know well. When we are one, my knowing shall be yours. I'm ready to become mortal again. And so, we reabsorb our mortality. I wasn't sure we'd be able to do this. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Defeated your adversary. And I revive all of them. As you reach out with your power, Mort suddenly floats into the air. Hold up, Chief. You don't need to resurrect me. I was, just kinda lying here, you know? Listening to you two. You were feigning death. Well, yeah, I mean, I'm already dead, and, Chief, what happened to your voice? I am something else now. Time runs short, and soon time and fate will catch up to me. I will return you to Sigil, Mort, if you wish. What, return me? What about you? Come on, Chief, I may be a coward. There's no way I'm leaving you in this place. Many other crimes that were committed when my mortality and I were split. These crimes carry a price. You may not go where I will soon be. Well, I could go with you anyway, Chief, if you wanted me to. I mean, we've been through worse. Not this time. Perhaps one day you and I will meet again, on another plane, but not now.
I think it all misty-eyed, but, it's been a pleasure, Chief.
Farewell, Mort. Anna, are you all right?
What happened to your voice? It's like echoes, it is.
I have changed. I'm something else now, and I cannot remain here much longer. I will return you to Sigil if you wish.
Where are you going?
Many other crimes that were committed in my mortality and I were split. These crimes carry a price. There's a place reserved for one such as I on the lower planes. It is punishment of a sort.
But I don't want you to go.
I'll not forget how much you were willing to sacrifice for me, Anna. Anna nods. She looks like she's about to say something else, but then falls silent. The unspoken thought remains in her mind lingering. I do not need your words to know your heart, Anna. Farewell.
Get your bitch ass up, Daikon!
Awaken, Daikon of Shraklor, last wielder of the Karak blade. Your voice. Have you at last come to know yourself? Yes. It was a difficult thing, and it cost many lifetimes. Many suffered so that I might know myself again. The knowing of oneself is a difficult path. In knowing it, I know where I shall soon be bound. Time and fate come here even as we speak, and I will not be here much longer. I will return you to Sigil, Daikon, if you wish. Know that once I owed you a debt. Know that you saved my life, and know that I followed you to settle that debt.
I have paid for your life with mine. The debt is settled.
Very well, Daikon. Our two debts were as one. You will leave this place with your freedom.
Get up, whore!
Fall from grace.
Your voice.
So you have found yourself at last? Yes. The price was high. The cost was many lifetimes, mine and others. The price of such a thing is seldom measured in copper. Are you still? I am still the one you know, but my perspective has changed. I have not forgotten you, if that is your fear. No, that was not my fear. I cannot remain here much longer. My punishment calls, and fate and time shall soon be here. I will return you to Sigil if you wish.
That is not my wish. I will find you again, no matter where in the lower planes you will be, just as you shall be able to find me.
It may be a long time. Where I am bound, time is not measured in years, and the crimes I have committed are stronger than any cage.
No cage shall separate us, and no plane shall divide us. Keep thinking of me, and we shall meet again.
I shall not forget all you sacrificed for me.
Just do not forget me.
Time lays waste to all things, but I shall fight it as long as I can.
Your enemy forever is.
Perhaps so. Farewell, Grace. Get up, machine. Nordum.
Nordum blinks, the shutters of his eyes clicking rapidly, then the shutters dilate to points as if he is squinting at you. Your voice exceeds standard recognized patterns.
I have become whole again. I have changed, but I shall not be here much longer. I will return you to Sigil, Nordum, if you wish.
Query, where is your next destination? Nordum will follow and protect you.
I have committed many crimes across my lifetimes. I go now to a place of punishment. You cannot come with me.
Ranchi query, do you not require, or do you not want, presence of Nordum?
You cannot follow Nordum. It is not my choice. There are other powers that now rule my actions. They always did. But now they know me for what I am, and they come, even as we speak.
Nordum clicks for a moment, then his crossbow begins clicking and twanging in his hands. Nordum surrenders gratitudes. You help Nordum find his indemnity.
As you help me find mine, I give you your freedom, Nordum. Explore, learn, grow. We may meet again, on another plane, in a time far from now.
Response heard and acknowledged. Nordum now awaiting said day.
Hold on to your logic, Nordum. You will find it a greater shield than most of the passions that rule the
The
plains.
issue no longer equals total logic.
Farewell, Nordum.
Damn. Most of his stats are maxed out, so yeah, of course he's fucking brutalizing everything that comes his way.
The symbol of torment.
You look fucking awful, dude. Of course he fucking does. What do you expect? Guy's died hundreds of times. The guy's died hundreds of times. Every single one of those scars is on his skin. He apparently used to be rather handsome, but now he just looks like a zombie. And yeah, so now there's this, once again mortal, but probably knows the secrets of mortality, so he could probably extend his life indefinitely. Archmage, who's also a master warrior, who's also a master thief. Like, ain't nobody getting in that dude's way. Doesn't matter if he's in the Blood War. But yeah, that is the end of Planescape Torment. So, I hope everybody enjoyed. I know I did. This is one of the best CRPGs ever made. It's amazing exposition for the Planescape. Great story, great reading, great characters. And the credit soundtrack is hitting, I'm not gonna lie. Really nice. Gameplay could be better. I definitely think that this game is one that would benefit from a revamp. Like if some really dedicated developer were to get a hold of this IP, the IP of the Planescape, they'd have to talk to Wizards of the Coast about making this game, right, obviously. And then remake this in a more modern take, like something like Cyberpunk or Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 1, or something like that. I think it would be absolutely peak. Just amazing. The potential is endless. Massive thanks to Chris Avallone for making this, because peak. Just peak. Easily one of the best. Easily. But with that, it is time to... Wait, is there ending slides? I don't think there are. Yeah, no, there aren't. But with that, it is time for us to finish today's stream, guys. Again, I hope everybody had a good time. Let's find somebody to raid. And make sure to tune in tomorrow, because tomorrow we will be playing something else. I still haven't decided. There's a few options. I have Arcanum of Steamwork and Magics. I have also Pathfinder, which I could try. There's a bunch, right? I'm still deciding. But with that being said, I don't see anybody who would make for fun raiding though. Everybody's just playing. World of Warcraft. You know what? Let's. Can we raid Pirate Software? Yeah, we can raid Pirate Software. I'm gonna drop you guys off with Pirate Software, who is playing World of Warcraft hardcore. Make sure to drop by and say hi to him. I'll see you guys next time. Have a good one. Cheers.
I did say that.